And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Members Live for MME. Thank you to all of our members. Really appreciate everyone supporting the channel. RJ's already in here. The link is in the community section. There's people using the mailbag. I have member videos that I still have to do. I just have to work it into my schedule. I haven't forgot about member videos. There's a lot of stuff coming. I, again, appreciate all the support. It'd be very nice if you like the video for some of the best member content in movie talk. I really believe that we are providing that here, that we get the community involved. I mean, there's other channels that do some things, but I really feel like we're providing a value for your 99 cents and up. I really do. And I'm trying. I always try to do more. I'm just been very busy. I actually feel really good tonight. I just got done exercising on the shower, so I was only 5 minutes late because I was in the shower. Burned almost 700 calories. Trying to keep in shape for the new year. And this is not clickbait. I don't know why people say this is clickbait. It has a question mark. It's been in the news lately. And I wanted to talk about because one of my major concerns with James Gunn stopping the previous version was that it's going to take forever to get to DARKSEID again. But there is DARKSEID in the news with Josh Brolin. And as far as I know, I believe there's been storylines where Lobo's worked for DARKSEID, you know. And I also am thinking, my mind was thinking about tell me what you think about this, RJ. You know how MCU and DC compete with each other with storylines, like when they did BVS, Batman v Superman. Feige, the stories were is Feige decided to do Captain America Civil War, where there's Avengers against each other, against each other, that type of thing. You're having Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four that's supposed to be a herald for Galactus. So maybe DARKSEID is maybe Lobo is gonna be working for DARKSEID. I think that happened in the Justice League animated series. I have to remember.
Have you read
the echo?
What's that? Man, wow, you look sexy, CJH. Wow.
There's an echo.
Is there an echo?
Yeah.
RJ, do you hear an echo?
No,
I think it's from RJ actually.
No, there's no echo. You must have it.
Audio sounds fine to me.
Okay, there's a little feedback from you, RJ, but nothing bad. Just a little bit. It's okay. It's members night. We'll deal with as long as no one's like senior nerd scratchy. That's fine. We'll deal with the little one. Yeah. But man,
have you read the comic?
No, I haven't. I've watched the animated show. So yes. No, but that's why I wanted to have this topic of discussion.
Have you read the Supergirl woman?
No, I am actually probably going to order it. If someone could give me a link of
DARKSEID is not in that story whatsoever.
Okay.
Like, at all.
I didn't know that. No, I wasn't sure. I actually was going to buy it just to see.
Like Lobo
has worked for
hired by the main villain of the story, Criminal Yellow Hills.
Donovan, just because they're adapting Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow doesn't mean everything's going to be the same in the comic. Hasn't Lobo worked for DARKSEID before?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
I was actually going to buy it.
Why do you assume that they have to do Darkseid right away?
Well, there's the Josh Brolin DARKSEID stuff
that's
coming
correct.
up right now, and
Cheeseman.
Josh Brolin did like the. I don't think that's anything. It really depends on what you think. If Josh Brolin
Is this
liking
this a turkey?
no,
This
it's not just a turkey.
picture.
No, it's not just a turkey. It really comes down to if you think Josh Brolin liking the fan thing. If it's just he's just playing along. He's just.
I think he's just having fun.
Or do you think he would consider playing Dark?
He's having good old fun. There'd be too many comparisons.
Supergirl starts filming tomorrow.
There'd be too many comparisons to
Wait.
Thanos and Darkseid.
Here's another question, though.
Yes.
Why do you assume that Darkseid has to show up? Like,
I do think.
What if they don't want to do Darkseid for a while?
I think if
that
you're
could
thinking
be an
about
option,
the biggest,
they don't want to touch Darkseid for a while.
I'm thinking that James Gunn is going to swing for the fences for the moon, and I think Lobo is a character that could tease Supergirl and Lobo. When that movie happens, it could tease something that eventually you get Darkseid again. Yes.
Why do you? But again,
I think it's an option.
They want to do Darkseid at all.
Based on when I saw Lobo on the Darkseid in the Justice League animated series, I want to actually revisit the animated series and watch it again. I am trying to remember. My memory's not the best, so I was trying to think of the animated series too, the Justice League, when Darkseid and Lobo showed up. I can't remember. I think he had something to do with Darkseid. Go ahead.
What if they want to wait it out? You know, Snyder. What if they want to bring in Snyder's Darkseid?
I don't think that's happening now.
There's only one Darkseid in the universe, in the multiverse.
Yeah.
They probably just won't acknowledge that.
The Lobo is a bounty hunter, and I did some slight research that Lobo is the only bounty hunter that Darkseid respects or something. I saw that, and they have interacted before. My question is then, what do you think they're going to do with Lobo? I know that he's going to be in Supergirl, right? And I actually think it's not just. I think it's the Supergirl and Lobo movie. Honestly, they're going to combine stuff. Is Lobo in the Supergirl comic?
No, but there's a bounty hunter character in the comic that they're probably just swapping him out for.
Okay, so if you swap out the bounty hunter for Lobo, and Darkseid's not in the Supergirl comic, is it possible that the bounty hunter could be working for Darkseid? I don't know. Darkseid in the Snyder Cut was very interested in Superman.
So
right?
Okay.
Right?
Hold on.
I mean, you've already changed something from the comic by putting Lobo in there, right?
But here's my thing. Like, why are you so dead set on Darkseid?
Because I like villains. That's why.
Okay, but what if they give you a different villain that's the main antagonist that you like just as much or better?
Why not shoot for the top, though? Isn't that the best? This is why you can't watch me, Bruce? I'm speculating.
I mean, there's Mongol. There's Gorilla Grodd.
I have a Darkseid boner? What the?
There's Brainiac. There's...
No. Brainiac is at the top of the... Okay, so let's... Fine. Let's talk about villains. Lobo is a bounty hunter, right? We know Lobo's in Supergirl at the very least. We know that at least Josh Brolin and Darkseid has been teased. It might be nothing. Who do you think Lobo's working for then?
Creme of the Yellow Hills. He's from the comic.
Creme?
Yeah, Creme of the Yellow Hills. That's the
that's
of the movie.
Hey, Last Line, how's it going?
Does Max know who Anti-Monitor is?
The Anti-Monitor, I don't know. I don't know. I've heard that before.
There you go, Bruce.
Hey, how's it going there?
Yes. No, Bruce, he's not the only villain. Last Line, are you a big comic nerd? Do you know about DC villains? What do you think about Darkseid?
I mean, you talking about like having Darkseid right away, or like are they just
so we know Lobo is in Supergirl. It starts filming tomorrow, and there's been recent rumors about Josh Brolin potentially wanting to play Darkseid. Part of that is a fan did that, and he retweeted it out. It could be nothing. It could be nothing. But what if it's something? Because this has happened. There's precedent for this. There's precedent with entertainers reacting with the fandom. You know, Shang-Chi, Simu Liu, he did a fan campaign. There's the Rosario Dawson. Whoa, why is that zooming in? When I
zoomed in.
It's weird.
That freaked me out. Okay, so there's precedent for this. It could be nothing. Go back. I can't get it back. No one wants my giant head with the rest of the panel.
I thought maybe it was.
Does your software have like some kind of auto tracking?
Yeah, it's AI. It's AI.
There you go.
I know when I do this, but I don't know when I did this, it zoomed in. How do you zoom out? Oh, 2 is out.
Oh, wow.
Woo! You see,
that's some movie director stuff right there.
Entire conversation would be helped.
Do one
if
again.
Max actually read the comic.
Yes, everything would help, but you know what? It's better that I don't read, RJ. You know why? For content. It's better that I don't read for content because I represent the normie and what the normie's going to think about and normie speculation.
The normie doesn't know who DARKSEID is either.
The normies know who DARKSEID is.
No, they don't.
No,
Yeah, they
not
know.
really. They don't for the most part.
They watched the Snyder Cut already.
Yeah,
No,
but
Snyder
not-
Cut wasn't
not
as
a lot of
popular as
them.
you think it was with normies, though.
Actually, I'd say the normie didn't even watch that. They watched the original Justice League and wrote it off.
I'm illiterate now? No.
They're going to see Darkseid and think it's
Okay.
Thanos.
Can you at least admit it's a possibility that
I mean,
Lobo
you
was
could,
working for
maybe get DARKSEID like a five years down the road, maybe.
Yeah. Why not tease them like they did Thanos?
I don't think they're gonna do DARKSEID. DARKSEID's like the end game boss, like the final boss of DC.
Okay.
He's like at the very end.
I was one of the main reasons I have to refresh everyone and get the thumbs up there, please. One of the main reasons I was disappointed with them stopping was we finally get Darkseid and then we have to start all over and do these other villains again to get
But
the
we haven't
Darkseid.
got like so many of these villains haven't been depicted on movies before. We've never gotten Mongol or Mongol, Gorilla Grodd, Brady.
No. I'm not saying like have Darkseid at the end of Supergirl and then Darkseid the next movie. I'm saying, what if they tease Darkseid when they film? They're going to do something with
Actually,
Supergirl.
you could get Darkseid, and you could
Okay,
have
so
a scene where he eats a bowl of chips with guacamole.
I need a drink after this. I didn't think this was a controversial topic. I thought it was like, okay, well, I was like, we know Lobo's confirmed. Let's talk about something different. Let's speculate.
Well,
I want to know.
You're talking about something that's comic book
okay,
related. It's going to have controversy.
Yeah, I want to know why who Lobo's working
They
for.
should
Now,
introduce
RJ,
Granny Goodness.
goodness, no. I mean, I'm not really. I've never really liked Granny Goodness. I'm sorry. I know it's part of Darkseid, whatever. I don't like. I thought it was good enough in the Snyder Cut. That's as much Granny Goodness as I want off to the side. That's like Madam Web. The Madam Web movie is actually really decent based on. I saw the Spider-Man cartoon with Madam Web. She's not that great of a character. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not like they had a lot to work with. So.
Right. So I'm like, okay, you Madam Web stands there. Like,
well, again,
okay.
let's actually look at what James Gunn said. He said that the main threat of Chapter 1 will be teased in the Lantern show.
Lanterns.
So really, you should be looking at the Lantern show to be thinking about what is the main threat or the big villain. That
You know what,
forward.
RJ? Guess what they're filming at the same time? Boom! Lanterns.
Well, actually, it's
Lanterns and Supergirl are start filming in relatively the same time.
I'm surprised they haven't talked about the leaks.
Wait, what? What leaks?
Oh, never mind now. No, it's too late.
Now? No. I want to know about the leaks.
Ironheart?
What leaks? DC leaks?
No, Lanterns.
Lantern
That
leaks. I haven't heard that.
The first 2 episodes came out.
Oh, I don't know if well, the first 2 episodes, that's all right. Yeah, we could talk about that.
Well, if it's true, though, they're pretty massive spoilers.
Sinestro?
Maybe we'll save it for the end. I want to kind of know. Last line, CJ.
It sounds fantastic if it's true. It sounds great. But
ooh, this is good.
It's Anti-Monitor.
Donovan, how could you say that they're fake, but you haven't seen them?
I was when you say anti-monitor, I think about the anti-life equation and stuff with that. I don't know what
because
he monitors
your brain rot.
Hey, I wanted to talk real quick
Oh.
about a comment
He was
from
in
one
the
of your
CW
viewers here.
show.
Jade said, "Where is that Aunt May origin movie, Sony?"
You know what?
Well, they canceled it.
Jade, do you work for Sony? That sounds like something they would do.
Well, the
They
problem
did.
is she's not a
Actually,
villain, so you can't make
Listen,
a movie
if it's
about it.
if it's Marissa Tomei, go right ahead.
Does
You know?
everyone forget that they announced one long ago? It was like a Shield ripoff type
Yeah.
thing.
All right. Well, okay. So let me make a poll. I will put a poll in the live stream about who is Lobo going to work for. We'll put DARKSEID, and then RJ will remind me of the other character.
It's
or
Creme of
someone
the
else.
Yellow Hills. That's the villain of the movie. They've already cast the character.
They did?
Yes. It's Matthias something. They've already cast him. He's the main.
Well,
villain
maybe Creme is working for DARKSEID too.
Have you read the comic?
No, I haven't read the comic. You know I
the
never
guy
read it.
who's on the planet who kills the little girl's parents and does something to Crypto that's really bad that I'm not going to spoil because it's pretty massive.
Okay. Why wouldn't he hire Lobo? Okay.
That
I've
does
lost
sound
my-
that does sound a little far fetched, honestly.
Well, I should read the comic then, yes. Okay, now I will accept my L.
It's
Thank
Mongol.
you. This is the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. Okay.
Yeah, this is the dumbest stuff I've ever heard too.
Oh, I tried to put two things together that were going. I thought this
Can
was-
you believe Taladia
Yeah,
that
Talati, let
Max
him cook.
doesn't know who the anti-monitor is?
All right.
Oh
I
my
will, I
god!
will tell you my thought process of creating this stream. The recent
You just
DARKSEID
booted
topic-
up a stream after seeing one of
the
my
reason-
topics.
No, I did not. I didn't even look at your channel today. The recent news about Josh Brolin, they're filming Supergirl, and who is Lobo working for? I didn't know that was revealed in the comic. Yes, it would have helped if I read the comic. Now I want to read the comic. Okay. But I also think it's plausible that the Creme is also working with DARKSEID. I don't know. Okay. I will read the comic for sure now. I am very interested in this. I am intrigued by this. I didn't just make this to bullshit you. I was actually thinking about it. Now, why did you
know who the anti-monitor is?
Shut up, CJH.
He was in the Crisis episode.
The Crisis, I gotta watch it.
This guy has.
I put thought process into this, Degrassi, on my way home from my parents after I did errands for them, and then right before I exercised, and I set up the live stream, and I made a killer thumbnail. And people like you resigning from MME? Wow.
Oh, who's
Creme works with space pirates.
Oh, you mean the thumbnail that kind of took inspiration from my thumbnails?
I didn't copy you, CJ. Not this time. I will in the future, though.
Not this
I
time.
mean, to be fair, I actually could see them announcing like a New Gods movie, like and actually do something with that.
Yeah, the New Gods was canceled
Or a
right when
Mr.
James
Miracle
Gunn
movie or
So,
something.
let me put this out there for
Mixoplex.
perspective.
No, we're not Mr. Mixioplex. I'm talking about
Let me
Mr.
put-
Miracle.
Let me put this out there for you, Max, as well, right?
Yes.
So, the anti-monitor oversees everything. He's more powerful.
Was he in the
than
Snyder
Darkseid.
Cut? No.
No, but he's more powerful
Okay.
than DARKSEID is.
More powerful than DARKSEID. Okay.
More powerful than DARKSEID, yes.
All right.
And I have Brucifer on because he
Well,
knows
he's
his
busy.
comic. He'll tell you exactly.
Even if I watch this stuff, I forget. People forget me that I forget things. Yes. I remember the Justice League cartoon where I think Lobo was working for DARKSEID, if I can remember. Does anyone remember that?
No, Lobo doesn't work for DARKSEID now.
In the Justice League cartoon? The animated series?
Lobo was he was the main man in the episode in Justice League. He joined the Justice League because they thought Superman died. Yes, Brucifer, you're gonna
You're
have
gonna
to
call and read it to me? Okay.
You're gonna have to, Brucifer.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
So people think it's Creme, the anti-monitor, ahead of DARKSEID. Okay. Well, I'll still put the poll in. I was very excited about this topic. I was all happy. All right. It's okay. I can handle it. I'm a grown man.
The last line. You know, let me tell you, right? This is the usual thing.
Do you understand? Can
Max-
you at least admit, RJ, people that have not read the comic might question who he works for, Lobo, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you don't
Yeah.
know who the villain of
It's
the
not that
story
crazy.
is, yeah,
It's
you'll
not
be-
that crazy of a question. Oh God, here we go.
Yes.
Bruce, you're on the air. What?
Max, you suck.
They couldn't hear you. Oh, he said I suck. Hung up.
You suck.
It's a very plausible question for someone that did last line. Did you know ahead of time?
About the dark side, or
No, the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Who would Lobo work for now that we know Lobo?
oh, I
is
mean, we wouldn't. I don't know if it'll actually reveal that he's working with anybody. It could just be a,
Could just
working.
be, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Whenever we see it.
Yeah. All right.
If they were gonna get, what happened to Max for a second there?
What?
He kind of disappeared for a second.
I don't know. RJ left.
Yeah, Max. The whole thing crashed. Everyone reset.
Oh,
And now
really?
CGH and Claudia blank avatars.
Claudia,
they're webcams. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's everything
okay.
crashed.
All right, Taladi, can you refresh your avatar?
Yeah, everything crashed.
That's
Hold
weird.
on, I'll leave and rejoin. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think CJH just probably disabled his camera.
Oh yeah, no.
Creme, anti-monitor, dark side. Is there anyone else? We have one more option or other.
Throw in Brainiac, why not?
Brainiac? Okay.
Okay.
We'll throw in Brainiac and see what the audience says. I wanted to talk about Lobo. Yes, it would help if I read the comic.
I mean, that's always an option considering Superman. So I mean,
yeah. All right. Almost ready with the poll. I do. Do we actually think Brainiac is involved in Superman or Supergirl? Though I don't know.
That's a possibility. That is a possibility for Superman.
yeah.
I'm not
I mean, I
too
could
sure.
see it being like a tease at the end of the movie or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mongol. Jacob too. Brain rot. Wow. Thank you. I really. I love you. Everyone knows I'm not much of a reader, barely at all. I read articles, and I will not be shamed by this. I will not be shamed by this by you comic nerds. I respect you for doing all that
Condiment
research.
King.
But most of my most of my love of super comes from animated movies, TV shows, movies, and Disney Plus series and Netflix series. That's what
here's a better question.
What about Blockbuster?
Here's a better question. Why don't we speculate
The
about
villain called
who unleashed a
Blockbuster.
giant monster on Metropolis?
That's
That
a
would
good
have been a
spot. That's all right.
that-
Let me make a banner for that. That's great.
That would have been a better topic to do for the title.
Who unleashed Kaiju on Metropolis?
Who's the hammer of Polkistan or whatever his name is?
Okay.
Who's the Juggernaut ripoff that's in the newspaper that he has to
All
fight?
right. Who unleashed Kaiju on Metropolis?
It's
Is
this
it Jimmy
guy
Olsen?
that I'm sharing.
Jimmy Olsen?
I'm
No,
sharing my
I
screen.
really
Olsen?
listen. I was not on board for crypto, but if they do this, I do not think there is a way for Condiment King to be cool. I just doubt. I don't care. All
put him in,
you
like, the
James Gunn
Reedverse?
nuts that say, "Well, James Gunn made you like a raccoon in a tree." He
You
cannot
know,
do that for the
what if he
Condiment
gives
King.
him,
I
like, the
actually
most
just
tragic
realized
backstory
something
ever?
about Condiment King because I obviously knew about the ketchup and mustard guns. I didn't
Yes.
realize his hat was a freaking cucumber.
Yeah.
I
mean, if
didn't realize he wore underwear.
Well, they all wear underwear. Apparently, Batman's going to wear underwear on the outside too. Now, if I went to a fast food restaurant and this guy was serving, I would be happy. Do I want him in my comic book movie? No. Bruce
What if
is
they give
here.
him like the most tragic backstory ever? They make
Bruce
him like
is
an
here to
actually interesting
comic
character.
shame me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, comic shamey Bruce about not knowing.
Your main topic sucks.
Teach
I'm
him a
just
lesson.
here to stare at you intensely with disappointment. That's all.
Listen. I'm a busy man. I was out running errands, doing things, and I was like, "What about Lobo? What Supergirl's shoot tomorrow? Let's have an interesting topic. Who's Lobo work for?" I didn't know they actually revealed.
You want to know who
Supergirl
else unleashed the kaiju? I got another.
Bruce knows that I'm interested in that comic. I'm actually going to read it now. I'm going to read it.
I've been sending you
I
that
know,
link
I know.
almost a year. You have not read that comic.
I've been busy making content. Great.
I've
That's
seen
not
your
an
content.
excuse.
It's not
That's
that
not. That's not an excuse, Max. I read
Not an
comics every
excuse.
week. I read comics every week.
Yeah, here's a better
I have another one.
No, but we have to
Max.
answer this question though. We have to answer this question
Yeah.
first. Who unleashed the kaiju on
I'm
Metropolis? Is it
I'm
Jimmy
sharing
Olsen?
my screen.
No,
Yeah,
or
it's
another
a
one.
living island
Vulture.
that released the kaiju.
What?
A living island.
A
that is
living
the
island? That
villain.
sounds stupid.
That's what happened in the comics, Max.
A living island.
Yes.
I don't need everything to be exactly like the comics. If
What?
they
You
a
know,
living
people complain about
island,
comic book accuracy. You get comic book accuracy, and you're like, I don't want that. It doesn't make
that
sense.
sounds-
It's a fucking comic book. It's not supposed to make sense.
yes, it's supposed to make some sense.
Jeez.
Last line, what do you think about a living island?
I mean, why
Calendar,
not?
man?
Okay, all right.
Wait, you talking about the center?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah, that
unleashed
is
the
what
Hey, you know what?
we're-
That could even be used to tie in Aquaman potentially.
All right, I failed you all. I failed you all. Okay, all right.
There you
No,
go.
you
The Grassy
fiowed
Dinosaur
us.
Island.
Dinosaur Island is coming.
Yes.
Yeah,
Really?
the center.
That's where all the kaiju
Look out,
came from.
Jurassic World. CGH was saying Jurassic
Fever.
but what if James Gunn takes over Jurassic Fever?
You have failed the city, Max.
I am close to ending the stream. You're right. You're right. Oh, Robotic Dre just mic dropped me. Max, you had a living planet in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Why would you think about a living island? All
For
right,
anyone
I'm leaving.
interested in-
I deserve the biggest. I deserve the biggest L for the stream. Members,
anyone
finish it out for
interested
me.
in
So
Dinosaur
Calendar
Island,
Man.
Check out New
Wait.
Frontier.
Check out the New Frontier. That's the good book
Yep.
to read.
It's a good animated
yeah,
movie too.
No, you're
Exactly.
absolutely right. Although
Oh,
I
I thought Max like left for real. I was like, who's
No,
gonna
no,
carry
no,
on
no.
the next topic?
No, I
Christopher-
actually,
Christopher can carry it.
you're right, Robotic Dre, and I intentionally forgot that because I hated Guardians 2. That was my least. I love 1 and 3. I did not like 2.
Here's a better question too. Who's the Hammer of Boravia?
Oh
I've
God,
never heard of that character before.
That's what I like to call my right hand. Let me stop.
The Hammer of Boravia.
Chubby Teddy said I can't even find the comment earlier because I've gotten so much crap for this topic. He said you made a better Snyder fan than a Gunn fan? Chubby Teddy, thanks a lot.
Wow.
Oh.
Calendar
Chubby Teddy, we
Man,
love you,
why now? What's happened to you, CGH? Now you're all gung ho about all these characters.
The
Yes, I
obscure
know about
characters.
these characters.
You know, I've heard of Calendar Man and Condiment King.
Well, Calendar Man.
I
hasn't
do
been
not
done-
hate James Gunn. This kind of stuff is annoying to me. But
Thumbs up the
Polka
PR.
Dot Man, yes, I also like Polka Dot Man from the Suicide
Yes,
Squad.
you liked Polka Dot Man.
I will accept the L. I will accept the L about who does Lobo work for, okay?
You've had like 50 L's since the year began. It's insane.
More
I
than
thought
50.
about not streaming tonight. I was like, no, I want to talk to my friends, my members.
Yeah,
I want to have a good stream. I
We're
want to talk
being
about
guilted.
something different. I want to talk about something different because Supergirl's starting filming tomorrow, and I really thought I had a great topic. Good thing I didn't check with anyone because Bruce would have told me what an idiot I was on the
This
phone.
is why you didn't pick up the phone when I called you earlier.
No, I didn't pick up the phone because I was listening to Metallica Master of Puppets. I was on the elliptical, and then I was in the shower. That's why.
So this guy, he should have asked either me or Brucifer, and we could have told you this easily.
Yeah, well, it makes better content. Someone's going to enjoy this. I'm enjoying the ride. I don't take it too personally, even though everyone calls me dumb and illiterate. Thank you, Donovan. All right, well, what else do we have to talk about then?
That's nothing new.
Well, how about this?
Yeah.
The movie is reportedly officially starting production tomorrow, even though I think it's already been shooting for the past few days.
Okay, let me bring this up while you talk about this. So I think Degrassi said that too. Is that where you're getting it from, or your own sources that you believe this?
Is
You can't say?
I don't have sources. I just What I was gonna ask though is, when do you think we're gonna get our first look at Supergirl? Like, are we gonna get a picture from the set this week or this month? Are we gonna not see Supergirl until Superman?
I would think it'd be a couple weeks, but knowing James Gunn, he wanted to do that Creature Commandos thing with IGN, but because of the California problems, he canceled that. I wouldn't be surprised if you get something even this week. Really.
Yeah, I was wondering actually, because of the whole California thing, they're not filming the movie there, are they?
No.
No, but people that are working on the production probably live there.
Yeah, they might delay it because
they're filming this movie in Greenland. They're filming this overseas in Greenland, I think.
Wow,
that's
kind of ironic.
Yeah, Trump's there too.
No, so they start filming here in the UK. That's what we know.
I will say,
Millie's from the UK too.
Yeah,
in the MCU, when Iron Man came out, they had the Incredible Hulk ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you think it's already filming?
It should be already filming.
I mean, they've probably already started, like, some pickup shots, and they're getting ready. I mean,
maybe it is for promotion. Maybe to get people hype. I don't know.
Well, either way, my question still remains though. When are we going to get the first look at this movie?
I would my guess would be a couple weeks by the end of January, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's this week. I wouldn't be surprised.
Here's the other question too. Same emblem as Corn Sweat, or is going to be a different shield?
Same emblem as Corn Sweat.
I think same.
Calling it.
Yeah.
Same as Corn Sweat. They're not going to change.
Do you think she's going to have the typical skirt and cape?
Yeah. But the only adjust is the emblem. And that's pretty much it. That's
I think she's going to have pants.
I think I know people are going to say Max only wants her in a skirt for one reason, but I will say I would prefer her in a skirt because if they're going this safe casting, she's like a blonde lady.
You want her in a
white
skirt
lady?
She's blonde?
No, why not just go very?
It makes
safe,
no sense, Max.
Very safe with the.
I mean, it'll probably be a costume similar to the one that was in the comic. I mean, they might
right. The original Supergirl was in a skirt, cape, long blonde hair. Okay. So I would assume since they're casting her, that they would go safe.
They'll go classic. They'll go classical. Trust me. They'll go like.
I mean, is it wrong to say? I think I would prefer her in a mini skirt.
You know what?
You could say you want
or else
underwear.
Campaign for this.
What?
I think that they should give Helen Slater a cameo in this movie.
Nah, they don't want to.
I mean,
put that bad movie on this.
I mean, also if you're thinking about the Woman
Come on,
Tomorrow comic, she's
cameos.
Yeah, she's in a skirt there. She's in a skirt there.
What about the CW one?
Franchises should stop relying on nostalgia bait and nostalgia porn and cameos.
What are you talking about?
No,
I'm stopping this right here.
If
when
you
it's
have
a
a
man, when
cameo-
it's a man,
Pitbull and Wolverine made $1 billion.
This is unfair, Bruce. When it's a man, we could talk about underwear on the inside, outside, how built he is, but we can't say that we would like Supergirl in a skirt
because Superman's costume is the same as in the movie currently.
Yeah,
her in a skirt is not current comics now. It's
the Woman of Tomorrow comic that they're basing it off of.
But I'm saying, there might be pants.
I wonder if her logo is just gonna look.
Like however they decide to design the character, I'm cool with, so long as the story is.
I would like.
Can you click what inspired?
All we know for a fact is that it's gonna have those MCU lines. That
I really don't care, bro. Like I'm sick of that. Oh, MCU line. How about you make a costume? See how your piece of shit looks like.
Whoa, Anthony.
Whoa, Anthony.
Oh,
hey Ray, how's it going?
Yeah.
I guarantee people who say that, and then
I don't want to be called a perv just because I ask about Supergirl's costume.
Who called you a perv? Are you feeling guilty about something?
No, the chat. I'm going to put a new poll. Would you like Supergirl and Woman of Tomorrow to her costume to be very much like Corn Sweat's the emblem and a skirt or pants?
I mean, me for
yes,
me personally,
exactly.
For me personally,
so
you
Max
could
can
do
be wrong.
both. You could do either. Like
I was gonna say I love the thigh highs too, but I was already in a bad spot with the chat.
I mean, you could do both. You could do both.
I love the thigh. Listen, there's a lot of cosplayers that would love this
Chat
too.
always wins.
Think about all those. Do it for the cosplayers. Cosplayer ladies might want to have a costume like this
Cosplay
too.
is not consent.
Never argue against
That is
the
true.
chat.
I agree with that statement, RJ. It actually is. Yes. All right. So I'm actually going to put a poll because as much crap as you're going to give me, I think you're all going to vote.
Can you click what
vote
is
pants,
what
so Max is wrong.
Milcox Supergirl, click that.
That's AI though.
What are you
Well,
talking
click
about?
it. What does the AI thing? Click it. That
Yeah, well,
There
what
it
does
is.
Yes,
Twitter's
click it.
AI say?
This is how Grok works.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
click
Twitter
it.
AI. There you go.
What inspired?
What does AI think?
Legends inspired by Drummer Tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Donovan is gonna.
Okay.
be
That's all it
upset.
says. Okay.
Okay. All right. So I look at all the crap you guys gave me. Look at the last poll before I end it here. This is amazing. The chat says DARKSEID. The chat says DARKSEID. Who does Lobo work for? Cram, Anti-Monitor, DARKSEID, Brainiac.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't even know who Anti-Monitor
It
is.
doesn't work him. He just respects him.
Okay, so it's not that crazy.
It is crazy.
No.
Well, it is crazy.
All right,
He works for him. He just respects him. That's it.
New poll. I
Yes,
don't need to
the
shut- I
chat
don't need
has
to say-
spoken. The chat has won.
Me
Chat has
personally, I really don't care what costume she wear.
It is a plurality, not a majority, just to point it out.
Like, I really don't care what costume she wears.
Look at Chubby Teddy. You need to get on the panel sometime. I miss you, bro. I miss when you were mad at Kathleen Kennedy. I still am.
Oh, Lord.
Can that guy come back? You're kind of like Cartman when he became a vegetarian.
Bro, there's nothing even to talk about Karen Star Wars.
See?
About her. Like,
Rhea voted
Needs a
DARKSEID.
mask.
Are you going to yell at Rhea? No, don't yell. Do not
the
yell at
only
Rhea.
thing we know is
Rhea
the
voted
Star Wars
DARKSEID to be
celebration
nice
in
to
2
you
months from
guys.
now.
Yeah, she voted DARKSEID to be nice.
She
to
wasn't
Max.
here. That she just came got here.
DARKSEID was.
All right. What
They just fucking-
costume should Millie or just should Supergirl wear? I'll make it easy.
CJ, get your other mask. Get your other mask, CJ.
Don't have that with
The
me
beef is
right now.
getting cooked.
Skirt with thigh highs?
Oh.
Or pants with
Just put skirt or pants.
Yeah.
Well, we know what the answer is going to be because Max's viewers are going to goon regardless. So.
Oh, you're calling MME gooners?
Goodness.
I didn't say it.
Everybody's gonna go for skirt. I guess is that the.
You said that, Max, not us. You said that.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I would prefer skirt and thigh highs. Is that? Are you gonna shame me?
The question is what they should, not what she will. That is the point.
Mhm.
Like,
okay. I should have said what will she instead of should she. Yes. Okay.
What if I just want a good?
But I'm not
movie? I
gonna.
don't care what
I'm
the
a man
costume
enough that I'm
is.
not gonna complain about if she wears pantsuit though. But okay. All right.
It'll probably be close to what the comic look
Yes.
was. Maybe just retooled to actually, be a little bit more.
Anthony, speak for yourself.
You know.
It would be kind of cool if Millie's Supergirl costume looked like the one from My Adventures with Superman. Okay.
That costume is cool.
Can we have an image of that? Let me bring that up. Because I have to watch that show in Superman and Lois.
What show?
My Adventures is great. It's a great show.
You
I'm very
criticize
excited.
media,
that show's good for sure.
I remember when everyone was hating that show when it was first announced. Oh, it's Superman, cuck Superman. He looks like a beta male, and everyone.
He is the beta in the show.
Everyone was saying it was like the worst thing ever. And now,
he is the beta.
It's actually good.
Oh, okay. So she does have a pantsuit in this, and she looks awesome though.
You could do well. You could go either way for both. I'll be honest.
All right, let me bring this up. My StreamYard is acting funky.
Yeah, because your internet is ass.
I pay for good internet, everyone.
You got Cox.
That's
terrible.
I'm sorry. No, I have Verizon.
Oh man, I
You
feel
gotta
bad
use
for you.
VPN.
I'm
to
sorry it's
make
so
it faster.
small, but That
See,
costume.
that look like
That's the
David-
costume.
I can't see it. It's so tiny.
All
Oh
right,
my
let me
God,
find a better
That
picture.
look,
You
that
mentioned
look
that,
like
Mike has heard that many times.
I actually really
How
like
many
that costume.
Pixels.
that look like David costume, like David logo. I mean logo, like just the logo.
Now the other images though I don't like. It's like dark suit with the same costume. I don't know the storyline, but all right. Here's a better suit. Here's a better image. All right, finally, I found it. I found it. Told you. Okay, all right.
Max can find nothing, bro. He's a lose mind.
It's hard because my StreamYard's acting up. All right, let me
Your
bring this
internet
up.
is ass. That's why.
I like the way Supergirl looks better here than Superman in this costume.
Yeah, I will say I didn't like it. Well, again, it's a nitpick.
I don't know. It just looked like David costume. That's what it looks like.
Well, I was gonna say it's just a nitpick, but I didn't like in the show when he got his upgraded suit that it turned everything yellow. Like the emblem got the yellow outline and the boots got the yellow outline. But that's like a suit. That's like my nerdy nitpick. The show.
I really don't like the S on there at all, or the symbol.
It's just
I don't like that.
It's just David. It's David thing. It's just with.
No, I like the one for Superman movie better. For this S, I don't like. Like I like the.
Well, I think what I like the most about the Supergirl costume in the show is I like her cape. It has like the little scarf around the neck kind of area. It looks like a little hood.
That's way better.
I kind of like that.
Did Donovan just call me a beta male cuck? What the hell?
He did. He did. He did.
And Daryl says, "Stop listening to morons like Jeff Snyder and Daniel RPK." Fourth says it's a tie. They both suck. I don't know. It's okay. I like the super. I do not like Superman in that though.
I mean, hey, he's got no trunks. That's a win for me.
No trunks. Okay.
He had the trunks, and they got rid of the trunks.
They got rid of the trunks, yeah, which is a win for
When
me.
he got the upgraded suit, they got rid of the trunks.
Okay. Well, any other thoughts on when Supergirl starting filming tomorrow?
I think we're probably gonna get a lot of cool images. I would say though, don't expect a lot of set leaks like we got with Superman, just because
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm saying
we got a ton from the Batman, and they're literally filming the same location. As
Can I make a prediction?
Can I finish what I was gonna say?
Let him finish.
I was just saying.
No.
You might get set leaks. I'm just saying they seem to be filming in a lot of indoor sets, like closed off, like studio set warehouses. Not saying you couldn't get set leaks. I expect a bunch.
Good point, RJ. I think James Gunn knew stuff was going to get out anyway. They wanted that stuff with Superman everywhere to start the DC hype. But now that you're talking about Lanterns and Supergirl, where some of the stuff might be pivotal to where they're going.
I actually think you might get more. Have they confirmed where Lanterns is going to shoot?
Next week.
No, not when, where. Like what
and
location?
In Georgia, where the MCU used to film at Georgia.
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia.
So here's the thing. If they're shooting Supergirl and Lanterns indoors, don't expect a lot of leaks. But if they're shooting outdoors, then yeah, there'll be leaks.
Well, bro, they copying True Detective. They literally film everything outside. So Atlanta's gonna shoot outside.
You might get then if they shoot outdoors in Georgia, then you might get more set.
Yeah, like Georgia is like the most leak thing ever for every movie set you could ever.
I'll say this, right? I think they need to get ahead of the game. I think they need to reveal the suit as soon as possible. To be honest with you,
maybe tomorrow we'll get a.
Well, I don't think they need to lie to
did it
you,
with
but
David.
I think it would be
James
awesome.
Did it with David.
Yeah, I think that if you saw
I
Supergirl,
think the problem is though.
Yeah.
I think that they don't want to reveal Supergirl's suit just yet because she's probably in the Superman movie. So they may want to
really
wait
matter though. Like
until...
everybody knew, like she's gonna be in the bar scene at the end of Superman. Like it's
well,
not like
okay, let's all right.
Like,
we're talking about
like,
the suit reveal. Okay,
yeah.
Anthony, calm down. Let's think about what's happened so far with James Gunn filming Superman. They gave you a suit tease before they started filming, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they do that for potentially Supergirl and Lobo? Maybe
that's
it's a
true.
possibility because they teased it before we saw the set stuff.
Yep.
I thought I was very critical of that. Remember, he's looking at his boots, pulling on his boots. I did not like that. what they
God,
did.
That was the worst picture James Gunn could ever.
And if you really,
that should, it got roasted.
Yeah, and if you really want DC to do better and stock to go up, people are asking about the stock. I don't know, Chubby Teddy. You know,
It's probably cheap as hell. You could get it for cheap, and
yeah. So I would, if I had money, I'd probably invest in Warner Brothers stock right now. They have a lot of stuff going on. While it's down, but I don't have any money to do that. But I think it's plausible that they can tease just like.
That's a good price.
But it's maybe James Gunn will leave it up to the director of Supergirl because that was his decision. I don't know. You know, if it's like Superman, they showed images ahead of time. You know, buy low, sell high. Exactly. I would totally buy some DC stock right now. Okay, so did anyone have thoughts on that? Are they going to tease Supergirl and Lobo before they start filming? I don't even remember who's directing this one.
Craig Gillespie.
Craig. His only box office hit was the one with Margot Robbie, and that's it.
Well, no, he did.
He did I,
Tanya, and he did Cruella.
Yeah, that's his only 2 box office hits.
Cruella did well.
Yeah, those 2 are his only box office hit. Other than that, that's it.
Well, Cruella did surprisingly good, Anthony. And
Tanya, those 2 are his only box office hit.
Oh,
I did not say those movies flop. I said those are his only 2 box office hits, and we get in the sequel to Cruella. I thought you finished filming Supergirl. So
Chubby Teddy says, I think they need to focus on Superman and at least showing Cornball. Stop saying Cornball Sweat. Cornball Sweat smiling. He really does look like Michael Jackson from the Bad Era.
Next month, actually.
All right. Now I will reveal
Michael
what the audience thinks about Supergirl's costume, what they believe she should wear. What do you think it is?
I want to see Brucifer's reaction.
Skirt with thigh highs.
Anybody want those girls?
We only have 2 thumbs up and one's myself. Oh my goodness.
I thumbs up. So
I thumbed it up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, skirt with thigh highs overwhelmingly wins, and I think that's very fair to talk about, just like we talked about underwear for Superman. You know,
here's the thing, Max. Supergirl, traditional Supergirl has always worn a skirt.
Yes.
Traditionally.
But now if you say that, you're a perv.
No, but I'm saying the classic, innit? We're talking.
I know that.
From 1960 to 1980, she wore a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Slowly, she gradually got into pants and stuff from, let's say, 2000s to 2010. She started to gradually have pants and stuff. Even now, in newer comics, she wore a jacket, leather jacket, and her pants. Or you guys call it pants, I call it, jeans or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just think it should be traditional and say, look, if you're gonna go traditional with Superman, it should be the same as Supergirl.
Yeah, that's what I think. This is a traditional looking Superman, very safe casting for Superman. I think it's very also Jon Stewart looks like I mean, we don't know his costume yet, but the actor they got, Aaron Pierre, really looks like Jon Stewart. The other guy really looks like Hal Jordan.
Can we also give
light skin Jon Stewart? Light skin Jon Stewart.
Oh my god!
Can we also give a big shout out to Voltaire?
I just have to put that out.
Yeah, Voltaire, you could join if you want. He's a team member. He's got mic drop on Fridays.
Yeah, Voltaire.
Okay. He might be too busy in the basement.
Oh no! Don't say
that.
Voltaire. There was an accusation levied at you. There's an accusation levied.
Overall,
that there's captives in your basement. I disavowed.
Cap, no, you don't. You not disavow.
Disavow.
No, just
what are the rumors about the costume? We'll talk about some video game stuff too, because Nintendo Week.
He just say wait overall. He said wait overall.
I don't even. I haven't watched the Mike Zero.
We could talk about how Xbox is dying.
Oh, look at this! No basements in California.
I mean, Bruce, if you own a house that costs $800,000,
he debunked
there's basements.
the accusation, Bruce. No basements.
No, usually like
or in the
places
attic.
like California that are drier don't typically have basements.
Yeah,
That is
he has
true.
to keep them.
Because
In
my
the
family
attic.
lives in Colorado, and there was no, hardly any basements there.
Or the
for the same
dungeon,
reason.
the dungeon shed.
Voltaire is rich. He had a special sex dungeon built in his basement.
Oh my
What?
god.
Am I wrong?
I'll
He has
find
a
out one
closet
day,
full
maybe.
of bidets to hand out. It's a random.
Damn.
Oh, bidets? Yeah, we could talk about bidets all day long. That's my topic.
Look at Donovan. He was lying. Donovan's like, you're the all caps, bro, in the chat, Donovan. I'm like,
Donovan replied to my tweet saying Marvel Rivals is mid, but yeah, me and RJ were having so much fun on that.
all right, I have another topic. If anyone else has on the panel has a topic they want to talk about, please let me know.
What
But
topic, bro?
I want to talk about Nintendo for a second.
Let's go. What is it? What is it?
Last line to you, gamer too. Do you have any thoughts on Nintendo while I make this making a banner here?
Dexter started.
Like about the leaks, or what are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, here I'll let me. Is this Nintendo's fault?
I want you to ask last line of question if it's all right with you, Max.
And I'll explain. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. So this is the topic. Oh my God. Screw you, StreamYard. Why are you? Okay, there it is. All right. Is this situation with leaks Nintendo's fault? Because I have this. I thought this was a great topic. Someone on X tweeted this out, and I actually think it is. I think they were too greedy. Okay, so the Nintendo dude, the replies are crazy. A company revealed the design of their unreleased console, and Nintendo is the bad guy here. I think they are.
Not wrong. Wow.
For what?
For what? What?
Oh, the whole Genki situation. They got kicked out of CES.
I mean, they did deserve that. I ain't gonna lie.
People are mad at people are mad at people. I like Nintendo. I like Nintendo. I think Nintendo has been too greedy with the Switch. There's obviously it's ready to be announced. It's obviously ready to be announced. They keep pushing it back, and they're like, no offense to everyone that likes farming simulators, but everyone's like tuning into the Nintendo Direct and like, oh, we're going to talk about farming simulators for 30 minutes. When they obviously could give a heads up to their customers
maybe because they're waiting to reveal the Switch 2 and they sure have games ready to launch.
They have games ready, bro.
That's
Xbox. What games does Xbox have ready when the console comes out?
No, don't bring it. This is about Nintendo, not Xbox. Yes, Anthony. Okay, so my thought process here is, I think they're waiting too long to squeeze every single penny out of Switch 1 to resell it, go through the holidays, and have a really short window between announcement and release, and make it even a bigger FU to people that want to buy it and the scalpers. Like they're doing such a small way, it's going to be so hard to get this thing. And they're trying to
hold on, stop.
Yeah, that's my take. That's my take on this.
There literally was a report that said that they've been waiting to build up factory production, so it's not out of stock, and it is easy to get.
Bullshit.
That's a real report that came out last month. What are you talking about?
That's from Shills.
It's not from Shills. It's from actual websites.
Nintendo's always caused issues with their releases. They know this is a big thing.
There literally was a report saying that they're trying to increase factory production, so there isn't a shortage and there won't be a scalping issue.
They did say that they were trying to avoid the whole scalping problem.
All right, but that doesn't impact announcing it still, though. That could
Again,
impact the release date.
With no video games?
Give their customers time
to
prepare.
They have no video games ready. Oh my god!
They're probably waiting to announce it until they have hardware and the software locked and ready to go. So they know what their launch lineup looks like. There won't be any delays.
I like Nintendo products. I bought every one of their systems. Okay. They have a habit of doing this, not giving their customers enough time to prepare. They can easily build up more stock, RJ, with your pushback on me. They easily can build up more stock and still announce it so people are prepared to know when the pre. It's very possible there's going to be a little bit of time before they do a direct on this, and then the pre-orders go up and it's sold out. You know.
Well, yeah, it's going
I
to be.
mean,
a
they
hot
probably have
ticket
already
item.
been
Of course
manufacturing
it
it
is.
for at least a couple of months, I would assume.
Yeah, so they're not.
I mean, they're
giving,
getting ready to go full swing on this thing. I mean, it's
but
literally-
how much leeway do you think they're going to give between when the Nintendo Direct's about the Switch 2? We still don't even know that.
Well, because
does anybody remember does anybody remember the timeline from when the original Switch got announced?
Bro, like Max have CTE.
Okay, so the original Switch was announced in
So,
October.
so when's the Amico coming out?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not talking about that anymore. Screw that.
Yeah, what's the
scenario.
Amico?
No, hold that whole scenario. I don't have $200.
So for context,
I don't. No,
the original Switch was announced in October of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
They did a reveal event in January of 2017 where they talked about the games and the system features in greater detail. Then 2 months later, it launched on March 3rd, 2017. So between reveal and release date, it was, let me see, November, December, January, February, March. So it's 5 months between reveal and release.
Okay. I still think that could use improvement, though.
Yeah,
Because
they had the reveal October, and then they do like a thing on, was it Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, one of the two? I think it was
Jimmy Fallon in like February. It was after the reveal event in January.
Oh, well, I think that was like the first time they revealed what the
Christopher,
actual like thing, how it worked in like person or whatever. If I remember right.
Am I saying my name?
When's the next Steam Deck, Christopher?
I don't know. I'm not buying it.
Oh, the Legion Go S you're talking about, or
yeah, the Steam Deck is it's fun for emulation, but actual playing of your games in Steam sucks because it doesn't support 100% of the games in Steam, and you can't play games from Epic or anywhere else on it. So unless you,
it's just Steam. You can
like
actually you can you have to use a Hero Game Launcher. You have to go into desktop mode.
Yeah, also like
I actually played the Final Fantasy VII remake from the Epic Store version on my Steam Deck before it came out on Steam.
Well, to be fair, RJ, I have my similar criticisms with Sony and at Microsoft too. Although Microsoft was not hard to get, my Series X.
That's cap.
It was not hard to get, but I don't like way these current gen consoles are announced and pre-orders. It's impossible to get
the majority of going. So you want to buy a console without games?
No, the majority of these consoles at launch go into
Sony
scalper
was
stands.
the only one at launch that had 3 or 5 video games ready.
Okay, that's fine.
And Xbox
Anthony,
didn't have shit.
You're arguing, Anthony. You're yelling, and I'm only one the out. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
and that's a different argument. They had games, yes, but the Sony launch was really unfair to consumers. The majority were in scalpers' hands.
Well, I got mine first. I'm good.
Yeah, there's context to that though, right, Max? That when the PS5 and the Xbox Series X launch, we're in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, but then but every single iteration, the Pro and everything, has followed the same thing. The majority of them, you're going to get online pre-orders.
That's not true, Max. There were plenty of pre-orders for PlayStation Pro.
Yeah, like, bro,
Sony
was saying, yep. Sony
with the Sony PlayStation Direct, you had to be a PlayStation Network member.
Yeah,
and you had to get a number and wait in line.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, Sony actually did a good job with the pre-orders on that
for the Pro.
Mm-hmm.
No, for the original PS5.
PS5 that came out.
PS5, I took a day off and I couldn't get it.
Well, were you on the PlayStation website?
Yes, I was on every website.
I got my PS5 and my Xbox through Amazon.
Too. So. I went back and got another one.
I was there clicking.
It must be you, Max.
The only thing I got that day, I called off work to pre-order it. The only thing I got was carpal tunnel.
Work to pre-order.
Yes. Why I scheduled off. Yeah.
I got my PlayStation from eBay, and the thing was, I got it at a really good time because at the time they were increasing in prices, and I just hit it at the $500 mark. So luckily, because they increased it to about $600, $700, because a lot of scalpers were picking up the PlayStations.
Oh, go ahead.
Go on.
No, I was going to say the only thing that I worry about any console releasing within the next 3 to 4 years is they might be hit with
tariffs. Yeah.
So that's going to increase.
Yeah, that's possible.
Is the Switch 2 going to be, instead of $399, going to be $429?
A lot of components come from China.
Yeah.
Also, you got to keep in mind when people buy the new generation Switch, they're going to trade in the old version. They're probably going to trade in.
I can't believe how much.
Probably what people is going to do is probably trade in the OLED version because more money than the old one. And you're probably going to get probably going to be $200 off.
Real quick. What I'm trying to understand is what is the point you're trying to make, Max? Like, what is your argument?
I don't like the way the console pre-orders. Way it used to be
what I'm saying
back
is
in the day.
Overall, when it comes to Nintendo, what are you trying to say?
I think they've just been pushing it back to get. I think they really gouge their customers for sure the way they do releases now, and I think they have everything ready.
You have a problem with the way they do pre-orders, but you don't have a problem with them not lowering the price of games that have been out for 4 or 5 years, or just reselling.
No, I think they should too.
Games over and over.
I don't like that either. But the consumers buy it. No, I do have an issue with that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's been the way Nintendo's operated. The only time they really deviated a little bit from that was the Wii U because they kind of had to.
Yeah. No, I still purchase Nintendo products. I don't like the way they've handled the Switch 2. I actually want to go to the comments to see. I didn't think I'd be in the minority on this topic. I thought I'd have a lot of people upset with the way this stuff is coming out. They pushed it back a few times, the announcement.
Bro, you getting Metro Prime 4 on the Switch too.
Okay, I just foresee a shit show.
It will not be no $900.
Go ahead, RJ. I'm sorry.
Is it frustrating that it's taken this long to get a reveal and there's been so many leaks? Sure.
Well, they pushed it back.
As a fan, yes, you would like them to announce the console and for you to know what's going on.
Yeah, more info. Yes.
But there's still some games coming out. We have Donkey Kong and Xenoblade Remix coming in the next couple months.
No offense to the farming simulator fans.
You got a couple of Miko games coming to the Switch as well.
I'm just saying that they probably are waiting for a specific. Nintendo's weird. They're a weird company. They've always been weird. They've always marched.
You have heard that they pushed this back a few times. I think that's why you're getting leaks. The third parties didn't get on.
They pushed it back. Yeah, but do you know why they pushed it back?
You're saying it's so they could get more actual consoles.
That's the official reasoning they gave to their shareholders.
They could still reveal it so people are prepared and have a later launch. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think that with this, though, we're probably going to see it within a couple months after launch. Like after the reveal, it's going to launch within a couple months.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to maximize the holiday sales for the Switch.
Yeah, they wanted people to buy.
I guarantee you, they probably reveal it by the next week, and then they're probably going to be reveal in March.
Yeah, okay, I'm frustrated for the fans that are the early adopters. Like I've been struggling since the Wii U to get some really original new games. Like I've been waiting a long time. A lot of Wii U fans were bought Switch games over and over, games twice.
But here's the thing. There's context. Why have you been again this past year? You got a brand new 2D Zelda game, a brand new Mario RPG, a Mario RPG remake.
Okay.
You got stuff,
I think
they're cooking.
That's the problem with the last 2 years. Third party and Nintendo. It's always been the problem. Nintendo fans will buy the Mario, the Zeldas. They'll buy all of Nintendo's first party games, but when it comes to like third party games, nope, they won't buy them. Unless they're party games. They don't buy Call of Duty. They don't buy any of the football games. That's just the way it is.
Is 4K wire?
The audience is different.
Is wireless HDMI a thing that's going to be in the next versions of consoles? Or TVs?
It's a wireless.
I mean, it's a thing, but the Switch doesn't. Well, it's not going to have it.
Well, none of the consoles have wireless.
Oh, that would be great. I hate wires hanging because my TV's mounted above the fireplace. I hate wires hanging from it. I know you could throw into the fireplace, but
I think the last great
Washington's will be facing the Eagles
was the GameCube. People were buying games left and right for the GameCube.
Well, what are you talking about?
Hey, you know what? The wireless HDMI, the wireless HDMI is kind of a thing, though. Like, I mean, what if Nintendo includes instead of a HDMI cable, they include like a little dongle that's able to communicate?
Well, I
with
will
the dock.
say, I do feel like, I do feel like Nintendo has done a lot to address the third-party stuff with the Switch era. The Switch overall has had like the most third-party support we've seen.
Oh yeah, and I'm
long
hearing
time.
from the leaks that this is going to be insane third-party support.
Well, they already got Call of Duty secured because they signed a contract to get Call of Duty on Switch.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna get Black
Ops, let me bring this
Warfare
up.
on it. You're probably gonna get maybe Madden, the new Madden game, probably. The new
bring back Mortal Kombat.
Yes, the new one.
Well, it'll actually be able to run
because
properly
the leaks they say 2 WB games is coming to the new Switch.
Well, one of the rumors is that it's going to be what was it, Gotham Knights for Switch too?
Makes sense because the Switch is as the Xbox Series S Lite.
I can't see them doing Gothic Knights for the Switch.
No, the Gotham games work very well. Like Arkham's the first.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about like technicalities, but I'm talking about that the game was a flop. I don't see them porting it to the Switch.
No, I mean it probably costs like $40. Like it's nothing like maybe.
Oh, they'll charge the full like $70 because.
I mean the game is like the game was a flop, but overall the game was better than the Suicide Squad. Like it's way better. Way better. Hopefully they don't.
Did they ever do Arkham Knight for the original Switch, or was it just?
Yes, they did.
No.
Yes, they did. They released the Arkham trilogy on Switch.
The Arkham trilogy, they ported it very late on to the Switch. It was not on release. It was never.
Well, it came out last year.
Okay. That's why I never knew about that. So.
Yeah, but it was a poor release though for Arkham Knight. Especially for the Arkham Knight game.
Well, I mean, yeah, Arkham Knight's a pretty demanding game, so it didn't surprise me. But it sold well, though.
I want to share this.
Well, RJ, your team was lucky. I guess you'll be facing Washington now.
I thought this was just
we're not going to face Washington. We're facing.
Oh, you're going to face
Lions or Rams.
Oh, this is from 2008, but you might actually get.
No, if Nintendo does,
that's not a thing.
If Nintendo does this for the Switch 2, I'm buying 10 of these.
Yes. But you hate Xbox.
I'm buying. Xbox is dookie.
But you'll buy their Microsoft games on other systems?
Yes.
What?
Wait, what?
I mean, yeah. I played the original Halo on the Xbox.
I had 2019,
bro. I have both of them, bro. I buy Halo on every console.
I might be tempted to buy a Halo special edition Switch if they
if they ever do a Switch Halo special edition, I'm buying that. Like, bro, I already got every edition one on the Switch. So like, if they make a Halo one, that will be another collection. Collecting dust.
Hey, speaking of Nintendo, I was wondering something because remember how like people were.
I would like a next Pokemon game on there.
Anthony, you got to let other members not interrupt. These are members. You're supposed to be Team MME. You're supposed to lead the way. Okay, go ahead. Last line. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Do you remember like how Nintendo shut down Samus for Fortnite because that was like something that they were trying to push for? I was wondering how come that happened when they allowed the Mario Kart and stuff like that in Rocket League.
I think was able to be seen on their consoles. So from what I understand with that whole thing, it was really a matter of they didn't want to see their. It's a weird thing. Again, it's a Japanese thing too, and just their culture-wise too. They didn't want their IP to be used in a game where you're shooting people.
Okay.
You know?
Well, it's an IP where you shoot things.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why they're just like, nah,
okay. So they let the Mario Kart and Rocket League on other systems, or just the Switch version?
Well, the other systems can see it. They can't get the car, but they could see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's different. Yeah. So that's interesting. Maybe because the game allowed that, and maybe in Fortnite you can't do that. They don't have an option where you could buy something on one system and only see it on the others. I don't know.
But even then, it's also
that would be my guess. Last line.
Yeah, that makes sense. Their IP, their characters to be seen shooting people.
Yeah, that's also probably a factor.
That's why.
Yeah, that's probably a factor.
Oh yeah, because she's not using her arm cannon. It'd be the actual like.
Well, I know, but it's a Nintendo thing. They're weird. It's Japan. The Japanese culture is super different. You know.
Mm-hmm.
The next Pokemon Legends game could be a launch title too. Okay. I think they've been holding back some
Well, yeah, they've been holding
Zelda remasters from the Wii U era.
Well, yeah,
we still got Wind Waker and Twilight
Princess. Year one with a bunch of releases.
And I'm really hoping, I really think that they may do like, I think if there's a remaster that they're going to finally do like if you get 4K, I'm expecting a high-end remaster like Mario 64.
You're asking too much.
I don't think so. I know I'm not because the Mario collection. I think there was a reason.
Y'all think we get GTA 6 on the Switch too?
No.
GTA 6, no, but I think we could see 5.
The reason I think Mario 64 is they had the Super Mario 3D collection. They delisted. Now they could have done that just because, or they could have had the plan because they're going to announce a remaster. This is the last time you could buy Mario 64 in this form. And then you have a complete remaster, 4K visuals, and then you don't even need a sequel to Mario Odyssey. You have Mario 64 4K.
Yeah,
and that would sell amazing, don't you think? If
this
they gave this,
not in charge, Nintendo.
I would totally do. You wouldn't buy that shit.
I mean,
why would you remake Mario 64 and not just make a new 3D Mario with new ideas?
Yeah,
you do that next.
Well, no, like I totally agree. I wouldn't buy it personally.
You wouldn't? Oh, okay.
Nah. I mean, Mario Odyssey. I mean, Mario 64 is great for its time, but it does not compare to Mario Odyssey.
It's over 20 years old now.
Yeah.
Why not remake it for the younger generations? Completely new graphics.
Well, they could play
4K.
it on Switch Online. You know, it's.
I mean, what from the catalog would you like to see? Sony does it. Microsoft.
If they did remake an old game, I would say Ocarina of Time.
You want with like current gen 4K visuals, Ocarina of Time. That would also be a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, that I think could actually be pretty big.
I like Zelda a lot, but I like Mario more. So that would be my pick as Mario. But okay, so if they did Ocarina of Time remastered 4K, you'd probably buy that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want Balloon Fight and Ice Climbers.
I'd actually really like that. I think they should do an exclusive for their eShop, a new version. Just
we got to bring back Urban Champion.
Oh my god, I love Urban Champions.
All right. Well, anyone else want to?
They got to put GTA 5 on
that
Punch Out.
Anyone else want to answer what they should do for a remaster of Nintendo's catalog?
Yeah, remaster.
I've said for a while they need to do Kid Icarus Uprising. Port that from 3DS to Switch.
Okay. I think they should do the Pokemon series, right? Bring back from the the Pokemon Stadium, right? Put that on the Switch. That'd be pretty cool.
Not for nothing. Haven't the last couple of Pokemon games for the Switch been broken when they were released?
Yeah, but I'm talking about
But the older games, they really like the older games.
I do need to correct because Bruce corrects me on comic book knowledge all the time. If you think the GameCube was a hot seller, you're completely out of your mind. The N64,
it had a diverse third-party catalog that people actually had a choice to buying games. Third-party didn't abandon Nintendo at that point.
The three worst.
So many great games on the GameCube.
The three consoles that had the worst third-party support and the lowest sales were the N64, the GameCube, and the Wii U.
That is true.
Yes, that is absolutely true.
That is true.
RJ, what do you think of that?
Yes, the Wii U notoriously didn't sell.
Yeah, but also the other one. If you think about the three consoles from Nintendo that did the least, that sold the least.
Well, do you have
the
bring up stats for that, Max, please?
Yeah, I mean there was a Virtual Boy. They only had like what?
Okay, games. Now you're okay. Last line, you had to throw that in there. Yes,
bring it up, Max. Look it up. How many units did the Wii U sell right now?
It was horrible.
I don't care.
It was like 14 million or something like that. If I remember.
I bought
it sold pretty poorly.
I bought the GameCube launch because of the Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Oh, I remember that.
And my mother's car got keyed at Walmart. We were waiting.
Of course,
in line.
you did. Of course.
Because I skipped the line because someone said, "I'll pay." Who wants to pay me $20 for my spot? And the time went on, and no one was taking it. And I was like, it was getting dwindling. And I was like, you know what? I'll give you. I said I had like $13 extra. I'm like, here's 13. You take that, and then everyone got pissed at me because no one else was taking it. But like, I got an extra. I'm saving a spot. I was like, fine, I'll take it. I got the worst, dirtiest looks. I have a mother there that's very impatient, you know. So, but yeah, and I got the Wii U at launch as well. This N64 I did not get at launch. Yeah, scalping line, that was a thing back then when you didn't have the internet. Yeah.
Yeah. I never got a console at launch until the Switch, actually.
The only time I went to a camp outside was to get the PlayStation 2.
Yeah. No, GameCube had the similar issue to N64 because it was extremely underpowered. And the third party games
again, if you know your history, the N64 had issues because they kept cartridges that had lower memory compared to disc.
Yes,
which
so
is why
were the smaller
developers preferred
discs.
PlayStation.
And the higher cost too, because like games were like $70-$80 versus like on PlayStation they're like $50.
Yeah. And then with the GameCube, when they did go to discs, they used those little tiny proprietary discs, which again had lower memory compared to PS2 and Xbox. And you couldn't do the DVD player aspect either.
You're really aging yourself there.
All right, here are some third-party games that were great.
Oh, he had to prove
GameCube. Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Factor 5, Resident Evil 4, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, Crazy Taxi, Sonic Adventure 2. This, I still say GameCube had the most extensive third-party support until the Wii.
Super Nintendo.
Well, yeah, Super Nintendo and regular Nintendo.
NES and Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I would say regular Nintendo. They were basically running a cartel, like making developers like, hey, if you want to publish your games on other systems, we won't let you publish yours on ours.
Joe, I don't know where Perp is. I don't know. Hey, Joe.
He was with me for Marvel Rivals. Then he said, yeah, today.
Okay, that's fair. He's busy with the Marvel Rivals. Okay.
By the way, I want everyone to know that if the Switch 2 gets revealed this Friday, that this whole conversation is going to be mute because Max is like, it's the greatest thing ever.
No, I'm not. I like it when Nintendo hits, off the wall ideas. I still love the Wii. I love my Wiimote. I love the N64 controller. I love it when they do different stuff. When it's so samey, if it's too close to the Switch, just 4K, that's not in the first party lineup. Isn't like real. Like there isn't a new Mario game. There isn't a new Mario Kart. It's just Metroid Prime 4 and like Pokemon. I'm going to be disappointed.
Do you think?
Yeah. Now, I mean, there's going to be. I would say Nintendo's probably going to have 3 games ready for launch, or at least within the first couple of months.
It's got to be Metroid Prime 4 has got to be one of them.
You think they're going to stick with cartridges?
Mario Kart.
Confirm that yes, they are.
Really, I would love Mario Kart. I just doubt it. They haven't heard anything about Mario Kart.
I mean, if you think about it, the last time we had a new Mario Kart game, legitimately like a new one, was on the Wii U in 2014. So like it's been.
Oh yeah, no, I think Mario Kart 9 is definitely a year.
Yeah, they're gonna have it at launch because you've seen the sales figures for both Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart Wii. It's like that's always been like one of the top selling games.
Okay, listen, I would love the L. I think I've been consistently saying I think your kart racer at launch is going to be Sonic Racing Cross Worlds with a cameo of Mario as a guest character on the Switch version. That's what I think your launch. And I don't think you're going to get Mario Kart 9 until holiday 2026.
No, we're gonna see it. I think within the first couple of months of launch, if not at launch.
Okay. Listen. I want that.
At least the first year for sure.
And I hope it's like a double dash mechanic or something new. Because if it's just refined Mario Kart 8 with better graphics, that's gonna be a letdown for me. Unless they do like Smash Kart where they have Mario racing.
That's what I want to see. I want to see like where they open it up to like all Nintendo IP and we start getting like Link and Samus and Kirby.
Yeah, I say leave out the Mario Kart, do Smash Kart 1, and leave out Mario Party because they've overdone Mario Party 2 into Smash Party.
This is why Max doesn't run Nintendo.
Are you freaking kidding me, RJ?
These are horrible ideas.
No, they were amazing ideas.
Get rid of the established IP. Name,
Absolutely,
IP,
because then you can have other third-party characters, guest character in a Mario Party game without just Mario Party boards, and then racers and guest racers, just like you did Smash Brothers.
Plus, it opens up so much opportunity for them to sell DLC too.
Yes, DLC out the wazoo.
But you're talking about like getting rid of those franchises and making a brand new franchise with the same concept. Like, no, just
you could have both. You could eventually bring back another Mario Party 11 or whatever. They've milked Mario Party and Mario Kart to death. I want something fresh.
Do you think Switch games are going to hit $80-$90?
70.
I think all games are going to hit $80-$90 with
70, and maybe with the tariff 75.
With the tariffs, yeah, all games are going to be $80-$90. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because they're talking like what 25% tariffs or something like that.
Yeah, 25% tariffs on China.
Well, you know what? Just to give a heads up for everyone, me and Rhea both used AliExpress to buy import Chinese versions of the game for Switch games, and they work on Switch. I bought for Christmas. I bought my wife the new Mario Party for $40 instead of $60, and it works. And I didn't even have to change the language. That's an option at least for now.
Because it's based on the language you have set on your console, I think.
Yeah. So that hopefully we'll see if the option still exists once the tariff kicks in. I don't know. They gave free shipping from China. I got Mario Party, and then I also got Mario Wonder for really cheap.
Hey, you guys, let me just to change the subject. Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League is coming to theaters.
Probably limited release.
Yeah, it is.
That's probably gonna make only $2 at the theater anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, very very interesting. But I want to get back. Are you both BSing me, RJ? That's a bad idea?
No, it's a horrible idea.
Why?
Because why would you get rid of Mario Kart? Get rid of Mario
Smash
Party
Brothers is a really big IP too. That would differentiate it, bring some excitement.
You realize that you dilute what makes Smash special if you just do constant Nintendo crossover games every year. You realize the whole point of Smash is that it's a special thing.
I want to go around the panel. Is it more exciting to get another iteration of Mario Party 100 with more Mario themed boards, Mario Kart 9 with more Mario themed tracks?
You make
take the idea from Smash Brothers.
That's what you do
and
DLC for.
Have Pokemon tracks. Special. Have Pokemon racers. Boom! That's all you have to do. Pokemon racers in Mario Kart, RJ.
Yeah, that they actually already opened it up technically for Mario Kart 8 because they had the characters from like Splatoon and Link, of course.
DLC is fine. DLC is fine, but I'm saying like make a straight up Smash Kart or Smash Party. No, keep it a DLC and that's it.
I'm gonna. You know what this calls for, RJ? This calls for a poll. Wow, Chubby Teddy's so against me tonight. That sounds pretty lame, Max. Okay, Taladia, Anthony, Bruce, you haven't weighed in on this one. Do you want? I know you don't really care too much about Mario.
I really don't care. I'm not going to be playing it.
Yes, you will. To me, it doesn't matter. I
have an OLED Switch over there. I never play. Played it twice.
Anthony, what were you saying?
To me, it doesn't really matter what new Mario game comes out. People are still gonna buy it. I'll probably check it out and play it myself. So
Okay, let me see.
You gonna ask me something, Max? What did you want to ask me?
Taladia, are you interested in Nintendo at all?
It depends on the games, really. Depends on the games, but
do you know Mario Party, Mario Kart?
Yeah, obviously I know Mario Kart.
Okay.
I mean,
would you like it to just do a new game? Would you like a new Mario Kart, new Mario Party, or would you like where they do something like Smash Brothers and they have all the characters from all the franchises?
I think Smash Brothers and Mario Kart would be the two biggest for me, because I know that for
For me personally, for family reasons, I can bring the family together. I bring my niece and nephew to play Nintendo. Really, I know that they're huge into their handheld console base. So I told them PlayStation is the best console. I've tried to persuade them, but they clearly want handheld.
Oh yeah, they're Nintendo fanboys, aren't they?
Yeah, they're Nintendo fanboys. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
I will say this: Nintendo's choosing to stay with cartridge. It limits the system so much. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Really
yeah.
How does it limit it?
How's it limited though?
Well, he's talking about the storage capacity, but on the other hand, if you did that, you can't do it portable, or you have to make it download only, which would limit it even more.
Yeah.
But they've upgraded the cartridges to have more storage in them now.
Hold on, I'm almost done with the poll.
Well, he's doing.
I want to hear what the audience says. I didn't think anyone was going to. You surprised me, RJ.
Doesn't have any good opinions anyway. So.
Oh come on, Bruce.
Why?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
I mean, tonight's stream is just showing that Max.
What are you talking about? What is with you, Toladia? You're kind of being
you have CTE, so it's true.
CTE, what?
What?
I'm not being a mean on it. I'm just saying that the whole dark side thing.
You're really hurting my feelings, Toladia. Okay. Well, we'll do some mailbag. If anyone
gotta go.
Really? Okay.
You know how I feel about your fail bag.
No, listen. I'm going to be announcing.
It seems like every time you go to your mailbag, you've covered every single topic that's asked in the mailbag.
Not all the time. No, definitely not tonight because I was really off the ball. I mean, because everyone had complained about it.
Yeah, you're pretty good with the ball, so.
Okay, so let me see here.
All right, good night.
All right, thank
Goodbye.
you, Bruce, I think.
Bye.
You're leaving too, RJ?
No, I'm saying goodbye to Bruce. Why do you think it's always about you?
All right.
Yeah. Why do you think it's all about you, man?
What's going into you, Toladi? I don't like this.
All right. Anyway, I'm off as well.
What?
What do you mean what? You know what time it is for me?
It's probably like 8 in the morning.
Oh yeah, Crazy Joe says it's getting boring.
All right, go. All right, bye, Toladi. Thanks a lot for all your contributions. I really appreciate it.
All right. Well, I'll be back for MME to the max. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired as well.
Okay.
So talk to you guys later. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.
All right. Well, I'm going to be announcing a new member of the month tonight too, based on the mailbag. Yeah, and last line, if you would put your links to your channels in the private chat too, go check out Last Line. I've been getting more notifications from you lately.
Yeah, I've actually been streaming a lot lately.
Oh, really?
I was actually gonna stream tonight until I saw this, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like streaming right now. I'll just.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, check out Last Line. He's doing more content lately. Member of the month. I don't know what happened to the last time. People keep deleting my stuff.
Oh, we can go over to the Lanterns leaks if you want to.
Sure. So this is we'll do that first, then I'll do some mailbag. So this is going to be spoilers for Lanterns. If you want to know nothing about Lanterns, did you put it in the private chat?
I did, yes.
All right. So I got to go through all my banners because there's so much junk in there. Okay, member of the month. The first one was Jacob McKenzie. Any guess who the next member of the month is? Number 2, the second member of the month for MME.
I don't know, CJ, I guess.
Absolutely right, CJH. Congrats, CJH. He left. I don't know why he left, but
he said his Wi-Fi got messed up earlier or something.
Plus. Okay, so CJH Entertainment Plus. Let CGH know he's member of the month number 2. So I will try to keep this going and keep it going until we have the whole thing filled as far as StreamYard will let me do. So congrats, CGH, and also props to him too. Yeah, props to Last Line for getting into more content. CGH has been rolling out with content lately. He's been really putting a lot of effort to his videos, so I would highly recommend you check out both Last Line and CGH Entertainment Plus. I'm really proud of him. He's talking about movie talk stuff again. He's got some Dexter videos that were doing good, some Batman videos that were doing good. So shout out to people in the community. You're still there. So yes, CGH Entertainment. And I encourage more to, even if you're on the live stream, put in some hot topics in the mailbag in the community section. I would really appreciate it. And I am going to still work out where to do whole topic videos. I just have to work it into my schedule. Yeah, congrats. What are you doing, Cheeseman? Okay, thanks, Joe. Oh my God, Joe. First of all, you're on the team and you're not a member, so I wouldn't pick you as member of the month. And you said it sounds like a menstrual thing. What the hell?
Can I be the member of the month?
If you put some topics in the mailbag, yeah.
But I can just verbally come on here and talk about them.
Well, do off the wall questions do theory videos or rumors or something. CGH and Jacob have been holding down the mailbag. That's why you're not a member. Oh yeah. If you would just, let me see if the Last Line, here it is. The Last Line. Yeah. Last Line. If you ever want to collab on a topic or something, let me know. We could do something pre-recorded for you and for my channel and yours.
Yeah. Do you have Discord or something like that? You'll have to send me your info or something like that.
Yeah, actually, I could put it. I haven't been checking. My Discord. I very rarely check, so I will bring that up.
Yeah, because I don't do Twitter. Because you asked about Twitter earlier. I'm not on there.
Okay, let me bring up my Discord. I have so much going on, so it's hard for me to keep track of everything. But here is the Discord. If you go in there, behave. I have someone that checks over Discord to make sure I'm, a very good confidant. So don't do any funny business in there. I only do Discord because some people do not like using X. So you're not the only one, Last Line. There's been a few people that are like that. So here is the link. There you go. There's the Discord. Just go and that's me invite to everybody, including you, Last Line. All right. And there is his channel for sure. Just subbed. Thanks, Rhea. Sean Hickman has been a member for 35 months. I really appreciate that, Sean. And then, yeah, if any members are watching this on the replay, please use the member mailbag. It's a good benefit for only 99 cents and above. You could put stuff in there, 3 years, almost 3 years. Yes. Thanks, Sean. That's great. Okay. All right. So we're talking about Lantern spoilers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me bring this up. I'm okay with this, but this is your warning. That's a video. You want me to watch a video?
No, you just read the post.
Oh, okay.
It's underneath it.
All right. Let me know what you.
I don't know if it's real or not, but everyone's saying it's real, so I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Episode 1.
Oh Lord.
You said, "Oh Lord, he's not here." Anthony, what do you want? What do you need?
I've read this a couple of days ago, and it sounds like ass.
I think it sounds great.
It sounds like you say everything's ass.
I mean, sure. I mean, I don't want a copy and paste.
Well, don't spoil the spoilers. No. He's spoiled.
Like
spoiled. Let me read it before
That's what this first pilot is. If you watch the first episode,
that's what they said it was going to be.
That's literally the same pilot. Word, except for a couple stuff, but it's literally the same.
That's like getting mad that
I love True Detective, but I'm sick of bro.
That's what they told you the show was, though. That's like if I went
bro. I'd rather have a cosmic. I'd rather have a cosmic Green Lantern show being in space than.
That's not what you're getting.
Apple, that's stupid. How the hell the Nova show sounds like a Green Lantern show then?
Joe says if Anthony says it's ass, it must be great. He's some of the top 10 best super movies ever made was ass.
I'm gonna watch the show. I'm gonna give it the first episode a chance. But like, bro, like I don't understand why True Detective. I love True Detective.
Okay, can we read it, Anthony? Can we read it? I know you read it already because you know everything, but I didn't read it yet. I want to get this. I think that's how if it's like True Detective, that's how it was pitched. That's how James Gunn pitched it, right?
No,
Yes, it's the whole idea for the show.
That's how he said it in the slate.
I still hate the idea.
Okay, well, God, you're a great panelist, Anthony. But the thing that's a downside is when we present something you already know about it, you're like, this sucks. Before I can even present it to the audience.
I read that like 2 days ago. Like,
okay, well,
like
we didn't. We want to know. I'm interested. This is one of the things that I called out James Gunn. I'm like, can he get the lanterns that's been in development hell get started? And it's getting started filming. That's a big win for James. Okay, so episode is bookended with flash forwards of Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan being interrogated by strange alien voices in dark, unearthly rooms. They explain how they met. That sounds great.
The Manhunters. That's literally the Manhunters. The Manhunters, the people that made the Green Lantern Corps.
All right. The main story is set in modern day USA in a town called Hope Springs in Iowa. An elderly man is murdered during a robbery. The murderer steals a glowing green lantern and a green ring. There are visual hints that the old man once had a connection to the Justice Society of America, a group of superheroes active in the 1950s. It feels vaguely Watchmen-ish. And then can you imagine if they did a Justice Society of America time period movie, RJ?
I don't know if you could do a movie. I mean,
if this is accurate, they could do that, right?
Well, this automatically sets up that the Justice Society exists. So,
yes, and if it's
deal.
1950s, they could do a TV show even.
Mm-hmm.
That's
or a flashback
awesome.
in a movie.
That's awesome. Look, it better not be Alan Scott. I don't know. Last line. How does that sound to you?
Alan Scott would be dead, and like he'd be dead, and like if it's modern times, if it's true, he'd be dead.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd be gone. He's out of there. And his kids will be taking them up the mentor because his daughter.
Okay. Yeah. Last line. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, Joe, you might want to just dip because we'll just get angry.
I don't know. It sounds like it could be intriguing potentially, but I mean, it's not much to go on right now.
When an investigation, they're in an investigation dark room with an alien asking questions, and they're talking about a super group, the Justice Society of America from the 50s, Watchmen-ish. That's one of my favorite DC movies is Watchmen.
Yeah,
bro. We know, like, if you watch Alan Scott, doesn't make sense why Alan Scott would be alive in modern.
Oh,
times.
Joe! Oh my God! Really, Joe?
Don't watch it.
No,
That's
Joe.
simple.
This is your own fault if you get spoiled. He says any scoops are not real, any leaks are not real, so it's the opposite.
Well, I think he's talking about this specific one.
No, he says in general. He says if a scooper
he always says it.
He said if a scooper says something, he believes the opposite.
Yeah, sure. Tell that to Daniel RPK.
So when we were watching the hot mic, and there was the big scooper Jeff Snyder, and he said, "I didn't."
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah, he said.
I remember.
He said. So Jeff Snyder said, "No, I haven't heard that Wonder Woman. They're auditioning for Wonder Woman," and he's like, "That's it." Jeff Snyder said, "I haven't heard, so it's probably happening."
Bro, if it tell you, if the source, listen,
Joe, leaks happen.
Arjun, no, if a source tell you something, you're gonna say it.
Look, this actually makes sense. Here's Mike Zero in a nutshell. Mike Zero puts two keywords together and makes a bullshit about it. This actually makes some sense. Could it be fan fiction? Could it be AI generated? Yeah, but it makes more sense than Mike Zero. Mike Zero literally takes two. Mike Zero literally takes two trending topics. Brie Larson, Star Wars. Guess what? Brie Larson's in Star Wars. That's what he does. That's all he does.
Yeah, because think about it.
He has no thought process in his videos whatsoever. It's actually bottom tier bullshit. That's what he does. This actually, someone at least thought about it or used the prompt or something and like refined it a little bit.
Did you say that Brie Larson's a trending topic? Like, is this like 2019?
Used to be.
No, I'm saying that. Yeah, that's the last time I looked at a Mike Zero vid. Yeah, but that's that's literally like he said. He took like a trending actress or actor. Star Wars. Oh, guess what? They're joining Star Wars. That's all he did for videos, and he made like some image before AI was really popular. These leaks track. Yes.
Well, we still have a lot more to read.
Yeah, but I love it so far.
You read? Yeah, I know, but we got to keep
up to the next thing about the Hope Springs or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, we meet Hal Jordan flying a fighter jet high enough to see the stars. He wakes up and it's a dream. He's living as a drifter, bumming it across the country of like he does in the 90s comics. He's got the white temples, and it's way more angsty, jaded than Ryan Reynolds' Hal. That sounds cool. He does not have his ring, but still has a heroic streak that shows when he stops a gas station robbery. He moves on before the police can find him. Meanwhile, the sheriff of Hope Springs, Carrie Kane, investigates the murder from the opening scene. Green Lantern John Stewart arrives. Sheriff Carrie is surprised to see him, saying she knew the previous Green Lantern and he wasn't black. John states that
she's a racist.
No, that's not Anthony. Come on,
bro. It's a
the previous. What would You know Green Lantern because you're a nerd. If Green Lanterns actually exists. And you don't know that there are a core of more Green Lanterns in the universe.
He knew the Green Lantern that dies. So yes, he was most likely be an alien.
Okay. Well, all she knows is one Green Lantern, and she's maybe confused. Immediately calling him.
She doesn't know there's more Green Lanterns here.
Okay, so there. Okay,
this is giving me a headache.
Me or Anthony or both?
Just keep reading.
John states that he's new. John initially thinks investigating a small-time murder and bum F nowhere is below his pay grade until he finds out the murder of the victim was Golden Age Green Lantern Alan Scott.
Alan Scott is the one who's murdered.
Wow. John picks up an energy signature at the crime scene using his ring. Hal arrives in a town shortly after and uses the last of his money to purchase a few hours flying a prop plane. It makes him happy, but he realizes he needs a job. Hal approaches Sheriff Carey. Apparently, they once had a relationship in the past, back when Hal was Green Lantern. Kane isn't particularly happy to see it. This is all awesome. This is going to be great character moments with a scruffy, angsty Hal that's older.
Similar to season 1 of True Detective.
Since she now has a husband and children. However, she sees Hal is down on his luck and gets him a job as a janitor at the police station. While working, Hal sees John visit with Kane as Green Lantern. John has no idea who Hal is. He's mentioned he never knew the guy who owned the ring before him. Oh, that's awesome. John works on his case, flying all across the state, scanning for the energy signature from the murder scene. Though he takes his job as Green Lantern seriously, he's very inexperienced. He finds a lead on the signature and alerts Sheriff Carey before investigating. Hal, wanting a piece of the action, sneaks off after the sheriff. On the ranch, John is ambushed by shape-shifting aliens posing as family of ranchers. They're freaky, amorphous flesh blob things that meld together. John's inexperience comes to bite him as he forgets to charge his ring. It gets pulled off by the aliens before John can recharge it with the summoned lantern. Sheriff Carey arrives and saves John, but both of them get cornered until Hal comes to the rescue. He juices up John's ring and uses it to deal with the shapeshifters, and John is amazed to realize that Hal was his predecessor all along. I'm not going to read episode 2, but
episode 3's there too.
Oh, hold on, I got to interrupt. You got to see Crazy Joe in the chat there. He's really
This sounds legit to me. I would.
Oh, put no, this and I read episode 2 and episode 3. If this is legit, the show sounds awesome.
Yeah,
it sounds really good.
So I'm not going to read. I'll save number 2 for next week. We'll do one episode at a time, and then by the time it comes out, I'm going to forget this shit because I forget stuff all the time. But what do you think of episode 1? Reddit leaks. I think this is probably this sounds legit. It sounds good.
Well, if you think about it, remember when they announced the show, they said they're going to investigate a murder.
Yes.
So we know there's a murder. And if you think about it, who would get murdered that would cause two Green Lanterns to come together.
Yes.
A previous Green Lantern.
That sounds really good.
So I think this makes sense. I mean, the diehard comic book fans might be mad that Alan Scott gets murdered.
I'm being cautious by saying 75%. I think 75% this is a legit leak, and this is your episode 1. I would be surprised if this is.
Well, I did some digging around, and some people were telling me this is accurate. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I would be surprised if a fan came up with this. It's too good to be a fan thing for me.
It could be fake though.
It could be though. Some people are really creative with that stuff.
True, but the most of the leaks you get now are like, oh, it's woke as hell. You know, there's all kind of swaps and you know.
Now you could get leaks for a TV show easily. Yeah, I mean, we already know that. I mean, probably we're gonna get some flashback scenes in the first episode. I could do for most pilots.
Joe, I'm not even responding to that disgusting comment about an incontinent man. I think Joe is going to be pissed watching episode 1. He's like, damn it. Leaks do happen.
But they already told you what it is. It's a True Detective ripoff. That's what it is.
No, but listen, Anthony, everything borrows from everything, and nothing's truly original anymore.
I'm not against it. Just like, okay. I'd rather have the traditional Green Lantern Day in Space doing buddy cop.
Well, what's wrong with them trying to do something different?
Because there's a... Bro,
that sounds legit. I like.
Bro, first of all, when people when they announced this first, no Green Lantern fan like it, so I don't want to hear it.
I'm a Green Lantern fan, and I like it.
You would be the only one on social media. Nobody likes it.
No, but I really enjoyed.
Social media is in real life, though.
I really enjoyed that read. I'm gonna actually.
I'm gonna check out.
I mean, it sounds pretty interesting to me personally, and you know, when they make these shows, they try to make it for a mass audience. They're not going after just a comic book nerds.
So, yeah, they want just like Muschietti was saying that Flash isn't that popular. I think Green Lantern is in the same spot as Flash. You got to sell it to the mass market and make Green Lantern very
that's
popular.
The reason why. That's the reason there's rumors.
And this seems like something that would do that.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's rumored that they're doing a Rogues TV show for the Flash. Like every villains of them, team up and stuff like that. So,
okay, can we get a response from Joe? Even though you don't think it's true, Joe, if it were true, would that be a good storyline for you, or would you be upset?
He said if it was true, he would hate it.
Really?
Because he said that he would hate if Alan Scott was murdered.
Well, it doesn't make sense. Why would he be? Bro, please.
What do you mean? Why would he?
Why would he be alive in current times, bro? If it was take place in the 50s, yes, he would be alive.
Okay, but then
it doesn't make sense. He would be
okay. Imagine this. What if it's Alan Scott and you get an Elseworlds project in James Gunn's DC universe if it does really good with the Justice Society in the 50s?
Yeah, if they do Justice Society, yeah.
In the 50s with Alan Scott in his prime.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Yes!
But I'm talking about in current times. It doesn't make sense why he'd be alive.
Okay, so you see.
Well, this isn't the comics. This is its own history, its own universe.
Do you see what I'm saying, RJ? Like, imagine if that is a storyline, and people are like, "Oh, I want to see Alan Scott in his prime."
That you'll probably see the Justice Society in like a prequel movie.
James Gunn's this successful, you could do a Elseworlds, or you could do a TV show, or a movie.
It wouldn't be Elseworlds though. Be in continuity.
It would be in the DC.
It would just be a prequel.
It would take place in the 50s. Yeah.
Yes. A 50s with the Justice. I love when superhero movies do it in a different time instead of current.
Yeah, like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Yeah.
Last line. What do you think about that? Like the Justice Society? It's sort of like the Justice League, but most of the time they're in a different time period earlier on, like the 50s. Would you like that?
I mean, it sounds interesting. I'm not well versed in that personally, but
you like a group of superheroes like Justice League, Avengers. You like that though?
Yeah, of course.
And then, did you like the Watchmen movie?
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed the Watchmen a lot. That's actually probably one of my favorite graphic novels.
Okay, so they said it's like Watchmen-esque, So, yeah, you're right, Degrassi. I misspoke by saying Elseworlds. God, I can't. Wow.
Speaking of the Watchmen, I mean, what did y'all think of the most recent? Not the
show?
not the part 1 and part 2 animated shows they did, but the live action show they did like a couple years back.
I thought it was good.
I didn't finish it. I didn't hate it. I wasn't like over the moon for it. I was enjoying it. It was intriguing, but
yeah, I couldn't get into it personally.
I would have liked what would have done with the second season, and with the show they were gonna do it, but then the showrunner's like, yeah.
I agree, Jay. Justice Society was the best thing. The only thing that would stink if they brought back Dr. Fate and it wasn't Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, that was a good cast.
Could they DH Pierce Brosnan for this? I don't know.
He still looks young. He looks young. He still got it. He looks like he's still like James Bond and stuff.
All right, so we could do some mailbag unless that I really enjoyed that, RJ. Thank you.
Man, Joe, I don't know what to tell you, bro, but
I do have to get going. It's almost 11. I gotta get.
Oh, that's all right.
Work.
You're working, man. Yeah.
I gotta be up at like 5 in the morning.
Thanks, RJ. Let us know all the RJ knows all the details.
I do.
Send me more leaks.
I keep my eye on stuff.
No, but I will put a poll in the chat. Who here before you go? What percentage you think that's accurate? I say 75. Or you say 50-50?
I'd say about 70%, 70, 75, yeah.
I'd say there's got to at least be some accuracy. This is probably like a rough draft, but
yeah.
More
likely than not for you two last line that you think this is a real actual legit leak.
I mean, it sounds pretty plausible. I mean,
yeah. Anthony, what's your thoughts on it? I know you didn't like it.
It was. For the plot, like the plot episode, the first episode, it was decent, not bad. It's decent. It's not bad. Like I was joking, calling that. It was like it's a decent part for first episodes to give viewers what the show's gonna be like and stuff. It's gonna be on HBO Sunday nights thing like every week when it comes out in 2026. So like, yeah.
All right. Well, it might just be me last line Anthony at the end here. Do you guys want to keep going or you want to call it a night at before 2 hours?
Well, you said you had the mailbag still, right?
Yeah,
I mean, what else you got?
Yeah, so I wanted to show this. People agree with me about Smash Cart and Smash Party, so RJ's wrong.
Hey, got a W for once. Woo!
For once! All right, so I'm ending that poll. This is why you got to subscribe and hit your notification bell so you can vote in the polls live. And then I will make a new poll. Do you think the Lanterns leaks are real? And we're doing this one for Joe. And Degrassi said it tracks. The Lanterns script leaks are real. Okay. All right. So please let me know for Joe. Joe thinks it's BS just because it's a leak. That's his. All right. And we'll see that there. Okay. And let's bring up the mailbag. Joe, I will do. I'm supposed to do some stuff with CJH and you. So shortly after we end the stream, I'll let you know. I think I'm going to CJH if you're prepared because he wanted me to do a collab video for like 15, 20 minutes. CJH, get that ready. Joe, I will let you know. Okay. I have to find something else to talk about though. All right, let me bring this up here. Posts in the mailbag. All right. Or get it ready because I have limited time tonight because I was told Joe I was going to do a collab too. It is so live, Joe. It is so live. I didn't make it live the first day, but I did, and I watched that part of your live stream. It is live. Okay. All right. So let's do about like 5 of these here for tonight. And then if you are on the panel and you think of something tomorrow, if the mailbag's not finished, you can add them later. Last line. I'll give a shout out to your channel because I also do these on MME Live during the week, not just members night. Okay. So thoughts on Julia Garner. This is from Jacob. The Fantastic Four First Steps cast and director Matt Shackman. The Fantastic Four are fantastic. They are phenomenal in this film, and I'm very excited for people to see them. And they're just some of the kindest people I've ever worked with. So they're wonderful. They're a fun cast with a great, fun director. This is great to hear, Jacob, but it's really just PR slop. Like, of course she's going to say that. Like, I mean, that's great, but there's, I think
no actor's gonna say stupid.
Yeah, there's not
dumb
really
stuff,
anything
right?
interesting
Yeah.
she's saying. Like the Fantastic Four are fantastic. It's literally the name of the group. They're Fantastic Four. It's pretty on the nose, pretty basic.
Other than if you were like a well-known actor talking shit about your own movie, then yeah, sure. But like most actors, like nah, bro. I'm not gonna disrespect my.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it just sounds like typical PR stuff, honestly.
Yeah, it's like it's great to hear, but it's so generic that it's barely newsworthy. Yeah, I appreciate you bringing it to my attention, Jacob, but I want to hear something more interesting from the Fantastic Four. Like I was on set and I was surprised by this. I was surprised by this.
I mean, they're not gonna
really
spoil
gonna like. I mean, without spoilers, yeah.
As the actor, many actors don't like.
As an actor, you're an actor.
No. I say people, like actors don't like spoiling their own coming up.
No, you don't need to do spoiler, but I was like, or this was interesting about working with Pedro, and I think he may not be the Mr. Fantastic you think of, but you're gonna love him, something like that. All right, let's see. CGH Entertainment Plus. Daily consistent content is the key I've discovered, especially consistent thumbnails. If anything, I'd say the consistent thumbnails have helped me as much as posting daily. Also, Dexter seems to be a hot topic right now. So my question is, after shilling from my channel, LOL Max, continue watching Dexter Original Sin. I don't have the streamer that it's on right now, but I would highly recommend it based on the...
hey, do you have Walmart Plus subscription by any chance?
Not yet. No, I was thinking about it.
I'll say that comes with Paramount Plus if you do, and then you could just pay like the extra $6 a month or whatever to get upgraded to Showtime so you can get it.
Okay. I was thinking about getting Walmart Plus because that'll help me do more content too instead of going to the store as much.
Yeah, because I can get deliveries and stuff like that. Yeah.
You do that too? You like that?
Well, I get it for free because that's part of like one of the perks for my delivery job. But
okay, cool, awesome. Good tip there. Yes, CGH, you thought of that on your own, not someone harassing you in your channel community section.
Yes.
Make more content, less posts. He was one of those channels that just posted on the community section all the time without making videos. Now it's the opposite. He does videos and every once in a while posts. All right.
Dexter has blown up.
And congratulations, you're member of the month, CGH.
Yes.
You win. You win
by the way.
A banner. That's what you win. You get to be on the banner. No, on the banner at the bottom of the screen. That's it.
Oh.
When I'm a 100K channel.
Oh, it even has a plus on there.
Yeah. When I'm a 100K channel, maybe it'll be something better.
Okay. Well, I'm in the private chat my recording video.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna head right over. I'm gonna use the restroom after we're live, and I'm gonna jump right over there.
Yeah.
And yeah. Last line. If you want, if next weekend, if you're around member stream too, if you want me to do a topic or two,
you always do it on Sundays or
Saturday night, Sunday, Friday night. I have a little bit more time than during the week, so I could collab a little bit easier. I could do like 15 to 30 minutes at the most. If you have a couple topics you want to run by for your channel, I might do one for my channel, pre-recorded stuff. It's through StreamYard. You use StreamYard too?
I mean, I really, whenever I do my live streams, I haven't had any collapse yet. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I could be on your live stream for 30 minutes if you want. That's fine. If you prefer a live stream.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, I'll hit you up on Discord.
Okay. All right. So Jacob also posts the top 3 highest grossing films of 2024 belong to Disney. Inside Out 2, 1.698 billion. Deadpool and Wolverine, 1.338 billion. Moana 2, 990 million. And even The Lion, Mufasa's doing good. So they're doing good at the theater. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought people were not going to. I thought people were intrigued to see the live action version of Lion King, but I didn't think they would come for the follow up. I mean,
didn't. Deadpool and Inside Out don't surprise me. I am a little surprised by Moana because most people I've heard that talked about it said it's not that good.
I think there's just such an instant fan base, though.
their ways to make money. So
I think people love the characters so much, though, Anthony. I think that's what it is. Even though it's not the greatest sequel, they love the characters so much from the first movie. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will probably get $1 billion by this week. Yeah. It's only need like 9 million more, like 10 million. That's it. He's gonna do it. We're comparing against here. Oh my gosh.
CJH Entertainment, do you think movie talk is struggling when so much other content creators have almost shifted their focus on real world events? Or will there always be a market for movie talk? Do we go the way of a dodo bird and move like they do? And do we soldier on regardless of people's views on Hollywood? I think you find out I think if you actually take enjoyment in your creation, your videos, that the viewer gets that. It's not something you can manufacture. So I think, CGH, that you found enjoyment in the topics.
Yeah.
And that is translating to the viewers. And that's not something
there's always going to be a market for it.
You just have to find something you're excited to talk about and you want people to talk about, and then it's going to work for you. And even if there's not something currently, there's retro stuff, there's hidden gems, there's lots of stuff in like consistent content, and mix it up. Don't just do one type. I would say this last line. I would say try to do some pre-recorded vids in the future or shorts if you really want to grow your channel.
Oh, yeah. That's something that's in progress still. Like,
yeah, because that's the only way I started growing again, is not just doing live streams.
Shorts are going to,
and I've watched a few of your shorts. Yes, that's right.
I will say shorts are going to kind of be overwhelming.
Well, you have to.
The whole TikTok thing. Yeah.
All you have to do as a tip for any content creators here is make your video live. Go on the YouTube if you have like an iPhone. Go on watch your own video and go to the remix.
I mean, when TikTok is going to be banned, it's going to overflow the market of shorts.
So you think shorts are going to be bigger on YouTube?
There'll be more of them.
I don't think it's going to get banned. I think someone's going to. I don't think it's actually going to get.
I don't know. Like, all I know about it is I hope YouTube changes up their algorithm, because I get way more views on TikTok than YouTube whenever I post a short up.
Okay.
Like 9 times out of 10. Every once in a while, I'll get one that does better on YouTube for whatever reason. But
I was just telling you to make it an easy way to do a short, CJH, is watch your own video on the phone and hit the remix button and take out 60 seconds of a video. And it's like a preview of your video.
It lets you do
what I mean is
I only get the option of like 15 seconds.
You have to look in the upper right hand corner where it says 15 seconds and hold it, and it lets you do 60.
Yeah.
For the remix. You talk about the remix option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The algorithm is definitely going to be overwhelmed.
Well, I don't think TikTok's going to get. I would be shocked if TikTok gets actually banned. I think someone wants to buy it. And there's been the guy from Shark Tank that's really praises our next president.
Oh yeah, Kevin O'Leary.
He really wants
to buy it.
Yeah, he actually asked Trump to step in. I think also they may have already. Can I be real? I think they already figured it out, but they're waiting till he's actually president before they announce that. Oh yeah, TikTok's been bought. He helped with that. It's going to.
Oh, do you think if they did make a deal that Trump wanted to wait until he's in office before they announce it?
Look, I fixed TikTok problem.
Yeah,
I'm already doing things. I think they talked already, and they already know what they're going to do. Yes, I think it's
not
a done deal. I think
it's a done deal.
I think it's a done deal already for TikTok. It's just they didn't announce it yet. It's going to be, and it would be more exciting if it's right at the deadline.
I mean, honestly, I think it's just blowing smoke. I think he just did the whole thing to get the TikTok crowd to vote for him.
Maybe. All right, let's get back. We got 2 more questions from the mailbag. Thoughts on Paul King's Prince Charming film will reportedly follow an animator whose Prince Charming drawing comes to life, starring Daisy Edgar Jones and Chris Hemsworth as the animator and Prince Charming, respectively. Source Daniel RPK.
That
Sounds
would be
interesting.
It's actually because every Disney live action been the same crap. Some are good, some are bad, but
it's
this
a different
one,
take on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
a different takes. I do like this. And if it's true, I like it. I will see it in theaters. I like it.
Oh,
It's directed,
someone's behind on the live stream.
it's
Oh,
directed by
Max.
it's directed by the guy who did the Paddington movies and not Lion King, the new Willy Wonka with Timothy Chalamet.
No, I think it sounds interesting. I'd like to. I have to see the trailer though, but it sounds It sounds better than just live action remake.
Yeah, the remakes. Yeah, like okay, do something different. So this is definitely way different. I do like the idea. I like it.
Okay, CGH Entertainment Plus. Star Wars is really struggling. How do you fix something so broken? Viewership is down. I suggested a box office hit such as Vader or Clone Wars first, and then branch off to original stories. Gotta hype people up for Star Wars, but it's too late for Star Wars. I also heard they announced yet another show. It's not, Star Wars is not dead. It's not too late for Star Wars, CGH. You're completely wrong on this. All they have to do is an above average project, movie or show, and people watch. It's just they're not gonna settle for average. They want something good. They've had enough.
Think the Acolyte hurt Star Wars?
No,
like Last Jedi did.
It hurt it. Oh, I
Solo?
mean, no, I don't think the Acolyte you could pretty much ignore if you don't like it, right? It doesn't really impact the main trilogies. You know, it's just like, okay.
It kind of does with the Force.
Yeah, but it's easier to ignore than the sequel trilogy if you just like the sequel trilogy. Like, the Skeleton Crew's just okay to me. It's not as exciting as the other shows, and
we could be in another situation like how Last Jedi hurt Solo.
Well, look at I always go back to Alien and Predator. They beat those series like a dead horse, and now you have Alien Romulus, you have Alien Earth TV series, you have Prey, and two new Predator movies, and people were at the same point there as they were for Terminator. Don't touch it. You've already killed it. But then you just have to have a fresh take, above average take, something original and fresh, and people come right back. Just like Terminator. Terminator's like, oh, are they going to bring Arnold back again and just do another rehash of Terminator 2, continuation and go back? Oh, we're going off the Terminator 2 again for like the third or fourth time. Like, we're only acknowledging the first two again. It's so stale. But
or do you need a Vader type film?
You're just
wanting give the fans what they want.
You just want Vader so much, and I love Darth Vader, but I've already had enough Darth Vader fulfilled with the prequel trilogy. And what have we seen him in the other shows?
So this Vader film you're talking about, would this be between episodes 3 and 4? Or
yes.
I mean, I'd like to see it. I would still prefer they do something different and above average, like really good Star Wars.
And the other option would be a Clone Wars movie, but
I have enough of Anakin and Darth Vader in Star Wars. I'm not if there was one thing I would rather see.
But I mean, you got
I would rather see. I don't think they're going to do this anymore. I think the perfect time was gone. But I would rather see Luke recast, Sebastian Stan, Luke Skywalker, in a Luke Skywalker series or movie in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, where he's building the Jedi Order and on missions and stuff. I would have loved to see that
animated for that.
No, I mean, I'm not opposed to animation, but I would have preferred live action. I'm just saying I would rather see that than Darth Vader.
And also, I gotta say though, between Empire and Jedi as well, that whole era needs to be explored.
I'd be open to that, but then you'd really be stuck if you tried to do a recast. Then it would be really hard.
No, I think people would accept it more now than they would 10 years ago.
I think it's harder to do a recast between two movies of a trilogy than after a trilogy. Like if you tried to do a Luke Skywalker or Vader or Luke Skywalker recast or Vader in between two of the trilogy movies.
10 years ago, a recast of the trio would have been unthinkable. I think now people would be okay with it.
Yeah. Well, some of the best some of the best recasts in Star Wars history.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. I like Ewan better as Obi-Wan.
I have to agree with Crazy Joe on that. Like, I think that's probably the future, is to go beyond, or better yet, I personally would be a fan of if them cover the Old Republic.
Sure, me too. But
We've
we're talking
already
about
seen the
Kathy
Old
Kennedy's
Republic,
Lucasfilm. Whenever they struggle a bit, they go back to the well of what they know.
If we're gonna go backwards, I want to go to the start, the very start.
Okay, well, my fear is people didn't. The Acolyte wasn't a success for them. That veered way off the Skywalker stuff and all the traditional stuff. So they might go back. We'll see. They are doing the James Mangold project, and Sean Levy is supposed to be way before. So we'll see.
And I will say this: regardless, if they do Old Republic, the fans aren't going to be happy because it's not exactly like the Legends.
Well, I've gone past the point where I just want it to be good and above average. I'm not really concerned about. There's always someone's going to hate it that loves the source material. Like, I just want it to be good quality.
Yeah, there's always going to be complainers. They're not going to make everybody happy.
Even if it's good quality, people are going to complain that it didn't stick too close to the source material or something changed. So as long as the production quality is high, good acting, I don't need it to stick exactly to the Old Republic. Like the games.
Here's the question for you: if they introduced Earth in,
are we already doing your
Star
video?
Wars?
I'm trying to end here. Okay, good.
Go ahead. Do that on the video.
No, I don't know what you have prepared, but I got to wrap it up here so I could do the video collab with you and Crazy Joe later on after.
I was gonna ask what would your opinion be if they introduced Earth in Star Wars?
I wouldn't like that, I don't think. In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, a long time ago it specifies too.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I don't think that's a good idea at all. I'm okay with that. I mean, Star Trek did it,
Yeah.
It's Star Trek's a different thing. I don't like that idea. Why? Do you want that?
I kind of do. I mean, they introduced ETs.
That
ETs.
I mean, that was a fun Easter egg. I don't think people thought a bunch of a whole bunch
and
of
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones and Star
That's
Wars.
how
where?
you could. Well, there's plenty of Easter eggs in Indiana Jones about Star Wars, but you could definitely play around with that and be like, Indiana Jones is around the same time Star Wars is happening.
For me, it's a hard no. And then, oh my God, the people that say woke this, woke everything. If you did real world and then do real world politics, you brought in the real world so you could force your real world agenda politics in here.
Well, you wouldn't do current day, but you could be like,
they ruined
like
a far galaxy
Indiana
far,
Jones.
far away.
Well, Indiana Jones is during the time of Nazis. So.
Yeah. No, I don't want to see that at all. It's like the worst idea I've ever heard for Star Wars, CJ. No offense. If I'm going to be completely honest,
where it's ET time,
I don't need. Look, the most I want from ET is the cameo in the prequels, just because he's Steven Spielberg's friend. That was fun. Do I want them to have a whole story within Star Wars? No, I don't.
There's a comic book out there that made it seem that Chewbacca was the Sasquatch.
Save this for your video because I hate. I'm trying to end this and I hate these ideas. Okay, so Chewbacca is actually in the real world and he's the Sasquatch that people, or Bigfoot sighting. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want. No, I don't like that.
Or
idea.
Star Wars is just a. Wait, no. Indiana Jones is
Star
just a
Trek.
dream.
Oh, that sounds awesome, Larry.
And
Look at
Solo
that comment from Larry there.
Yeah.
In Carbonite.
Wait, what's that, CJ?
Oh, so Indiana Jones is just a dream while Han Solo is in Carbonite.
Get the hell out of here. I'm ending the stream on
Hey,
that.
Max.
Are
Max,
you just
can't-
trying to
Larry,
Max, you got to hit that super chat. You got to hit the super chat.
No, thanks, last line. I will get to the super chat, but I'm done answering your questions here. I might call off the collab after that. Indiana Jones didn't happen. It's just a dream. Get the out of here. Are you just saying up stuff to piss me off?
That is a fan theory out there.
Well, it's a shitty one, and it should stay in the fandom. Like, I'm open to fan ideas and fan castings, but not that shit. Hell no. Indiana Jones was just in the mind of Han Solo when he was frozen in carbonite.
Yeah.
Bullshit. No. All right. Larry Quirkwitz, $5. Max first. I just saw Emo Phillips perform in New York City. You might know him from UHF, Home Movies, and Letterman, of course. Living legend. I bet Joe knows. Okay, I don't. Last line, you know Emo? I don't know Emo Phillips.
Oh, that was just pointing out the comment. I'm not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Larry, send me a good video of Emo Phillips. Very cool. I would love to get back to some concerts. It's been a while. I'm cold down here is why I'm like, it's cold in here. So I was warm after I exercised, but now I'm freezing. That's awesome, Larry. Yes. Send me some stuff. Let's see what Joe says. The non-woke folks would love a pre-Civil War Earth and Star Wars.
Don't say it.
These are the worst ideas ever. Okay. He's incredible. Okay.
No.
All right. Go support the last line. Go support CJH Entertainment Plus and check out his recent videos. And Anthony, I thank you for being so nice at the end there. You're muted for a long time. Did you fall asleep? Did you get your cookies?
No, I'm listening. She's like, anyways.
Okay.
You know,
well, thanks, Anthony. Thank you, all the members. We'll see you next week. Have a great week. Stay safe. Shout out to everyone, dealing with stuff. I hope everything works out the best it can. And,
yes. Actually, did you want to read one more mailbag thing?
No,
it's a shout out to Perp.
But I definitely don't. No. All right. Let's bring this. I'm just kidding.
Well.
Shout out to Perp. Where is it? Where is it?
Did you pass it?
Newest first.
No.
Hit Control F and search for Perp.
Control F. Perp.
There you go.
Oh. Wow, you know your stuff last line. Okay, how do you stay positive in a time like now with disasters happening everywhere? If you have words of wisdom to give everyone affected, this would be appreciated. And shout out to Little Movie Perp. We appreciate you. Please come back to streaming. Yes, I hope Little Movie Perp is having success in real life stuff. I appreciate his company and topics, and I enjoy his content as well. How do I stay positive? I'm almost 43. Realizing that stuff happens in life, really trying to focus on what I can change and where we're at. There's some crazy stuff happening right now. I'm trying to improve myself in my channel is what I can control. I can control myself. I could try to work on myself, be healthier, exercise more. That's why I love New Year's focus on resolutions. I'm trying to do better for the channel, trying to do better for my family and friends, and focus on keeping my group of friends online in real life as tight as I can, checking on people and trying to stay positive and enjoying entertainment is all I can really do. So yeah, when stuff hits the fan, maybe unplug from the real world stuff and enjoy what you can while you can. Life doesn't, it's not forever. So take what you can, make lemonade out of lemons. There's still stuff to enjoy. Or spend time with your pets. Look at this. Callie relaxes me. Momo relaxes me. And there's a lot of great entertainment stuff out there. So that's what I can. Yes, there's stuff going on right now. If you want to check on that, there's so much content and news videos out there. But I would say try to limit it. You know, give a friend a call. You know, I wish I did more of that at the beginning. I did lose a friend at the beginning of the pandemic, and I talked to him a little bit via text, but his text message is still on my phone. So if you're thinking about someone, maybe I should contact them, give them a call, you know, control what you can. You could talk to people, you know?
Yeah.
And shout out to Perp. Yes. So thanks again. Last line, CGH Entertainment Anthony in the chat and the members. Appreciate it. And we'll see you real soon. Have a good one, everyone.